right.
Oh wait, Bronson, do you like this shirt? We're not even talking Dragon Ball today.
Cloaked in folds of
that'll wake your ass up in the morning.
Mic close.
Oh god. Oh yeah, guys, I accidentally pre-ordered
Accidentally, huh?
Avengers. Yeah, my wallet just flew out of my pants. It was just like, oh no, credit card, come back.
Oop. You're done.
Live from Avengers Tower in New York City, it's Super Gamecraft 2.
Oh God.
Cast 2. Fuck.
How's it going, everybody?
Good morning, all.
Good morning, everyone.
I'm
How's everyone
Bronson.
doing?
Happy Sunday.
That's Aaron and Ray. How you guys doing? It's another fine week of talking video games and video game news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you like talking video games and video game news.
I do like those things.
Well, guess what? We have plenty of news to talk about.
Yeah, we have.
Do we?
I think a lot of it's going to go quick, but even then.
Yes.
Because a lot of it is just like, oh, that thing happened.
Yep.
True.
A lot of that.
But yeah, ooh, man.
But hey, we've also been playing some video games too.
We do play
Yeah.
we do play the video games.
First thing I want to ask though is, hey chat, how you doing? How's your Sunday going? Anything new? Been playing new games? We'd love to hear from you.
Yes. Did you play the Avengers Beta? Are you one of the people who bought the Ultra Mega Edition of Madden and can play it right now?
On the off chance you're new here, yeah, we're gonna be big on this Marvel game. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
always down to talk about it.
Always. Sadly, he's not here right now. But during our actual Marvel streams, we have our friend Quinn, who will tell you Marvel facts about every 10 minutes.
Apparently, he was just like looking that stuff up on Wikipedia in real time, but like I didn't mind one bit. It was good.
Some of it he actually knew, from what
Some of it he actually knew. Yes.
From what I understand, but
that
yeah,
was fun.
no, it's Yeah, no, that was a good time. I enjoyed all his random trivias. His random as shit fucking
His
shit.
random facts.
Yeah.
Do we want to go into what we've been playing?
Yeah, I pulled up that
Yeah, we
list.
can do
So,
that.
as always, I make our itinerary at 4 a.m. on a Saturday.
Yep. Or Saturday or Sunday?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, technically Sunday. But
Technically Sunday.
Yeah. I have a feeling a lot of this is going to be short, just
Okay.
because of the nature of like a lot of it was short gameplay sessions.
Sure.
The only new release on here that we'll go over is hey, Ray and I played Battletoads.
Yes. How did that
did.
go?
That game, we only got to play like an hour and a half of it, but man, that game is fun and funny.
Okay.
That game is fucking
It's
hilarious.
an experience.
It is.
Yeah.
It is like playing a really well written Saturday morning cartoon.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we are gods. We are gods.
No, just me.
Just-
So, I'm just gonna be honest. My absolute favorite part of that entire thing was, hey, wake up, we're getting robbed. So, we don't have anything to steal. Oh, you're right. I'll go apologize. Oh, never mind. It's just Raz in a diaper.
it's just like when the Battletoads like get busted down to like not being heroes anymore, you go and you see them they have a whole level that's called menial jobs.
Oh,
And it's
no.
like 2 minutes. It's a 2-minute mini game where you play as Pimple being a masseuse, Zitz working at an office, and Rash working at a comic book convention, working as the assistant for Captain Bones from Sea of Thieves. He's just
Yeah.
stamping signatures, just boom, boom, and it's like Captain Bones just signing autographs at the rare booth.
Just looking distraught and beaten.
Yeah,
That's fun.
the gameplay's super fun. It's a really good beat 'em up with a lot of good like you can cancel any combo into another combo.
Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
That's really neat. Gives you a lot of options. Like you can juggle dudes. Like I remember on the last level we played, Ray and I got like this entire bunch of dudes into a corner, and you just see like 98, 99, 110, 120, and it's just like because we're just both wailing on these dudes in the corner, and
Yeah.
then each encounter it rates you on a it rates you like Devil May Cry from F to S.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's really neat. The turbo bike level is still hard as shit, especially if you're like me. And
Who is exhausted, has bad depth perception, and was falling asleep.
yeah, I already have not great depth perception, but then you stack on the fact that I was like super tired, did not help.
Right.
Because like
Jesus Christ.
my Friday was like wake up, go to wound care, go to work, get stranded because my car's gas gauge is broke, and
fun.
I didn't account for the heat when figuring out my mileage, so I get like stranded on the side of the freeway when I went to go pick up sushi.
See, Bronson, what you don't understand, and I still don't understand how you don't understand this, is that you're playing the need gas shuffle, essentially, with your car. So every time you drive anywhere, every other day you should probably get gas to avoid that.
Well, no, because like
You don't know when your gas is going to run out.
well, no, because you can calculate. Okay, I get X miles per gallon. And
We learned you can't do that, though.
well, no. What we learned is I was
We learned
stupid.
that on Friday.
What I learned on Friday is oh fuck, I didn't account for heat. Because when it's hot, you burn more gas. Fun fact. That's what I learned. This I was like, oh, I should probably shave off an additional like 20 miles for that. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then,
I'll
like-
get that fixed.
But then, like, well, yes, but that is like several $100s.
Sure.
And because I don't have a commute anymore, the only place I really drive is randomly around town with Ray.
Yep.
Listen, Bonson, I want to point this out, though. When we kidnap Jared, we'll need to know gas mileage.
Yes, okay, so by next year.
Yeah.
Because COVID's not going away ever.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is life now.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, when we go to PAX or when we go to BlizzCon, we're definitely gonna. I will not go with you if you do not have gas gauge.
Do you want to play a game?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be broken down in the middle of the forest somewhere.
In all honesty,
dressed up in a cosplay.
No, what you would have to do there is you would just have to like short your mileage super hard. So like,
yeah, undercut it by like 50 miles.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what you'd have to do. So at like 270 miles is when you'd have to get gas.
By the way, Bronson. So a quick break to talk about our sponsor today, 5 Hour Energy.
Oh my god, damn it.
5 Hour Energy, give me money. I drink one of you a day.
Water, give me money.
Watch.
Water.
Aquafina, Dasani, one of you.
Listen, I still made a connection. The one E3 we went to the 5 Hour Energy booth that was there.
Dasani is owned by Coke, so I mean, I'd be sponsored by Coke.
I mean,
Lord knows they could afford it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Love me a good Coke.
Bronson.
Do we want to get to the Coke conversation again?
Yeah, do we want to?
No, we'll you blasphemous heathens. From last.
Coke is fantastic. I just don't know. I don't know these Pepsi people.
It's fucking monsters.
Monsters. Look, Cherry Pepsi's fantastic. I would put
I was about
Cherry
to say,
Pepsi
Cherry
on.
Pepsi is the best, one of the best drinks.
But like,
everything else.
But you have like Parker coming in here with this RC Cola shit, being like,
you were talking some RC Cola stuff.
It's better. It's better than Pepsi.
Did they change like how they do their? Every time I ever had an RC Cola, it was always like half the carbonation of other sodas, which automatically made it worse.
I always preferred it over Pepsi. I'm just not big on Pepsi.
I'm not. I used to be big on Pepsi for a couple years in elementary school, and then I switched over to Coke, and I never went back.
Like even now, like when like someone asks me, is Pepsi okay? I'm like, is me tipping you in like pesos okay?
So everyone thinks this is weird, but there was outside of the Walmart in Carson, there was a soda machine. You could get a soda for like 35 cents. It was great.
Nice.
And one of the best drinks I've ever had came out of there, and it was a Dr. Skipper.
Okay.
Like
sure.
the off-brand Dr. Thunder, the off-brand Big K.
Nice.
We got a comment. We going back to the soda debate. Mr. Cola, the aristocratic of sodas.
Yes.
But yeah, Mr. Skipper, I was like, what is this? This doesn't even sound real. And I was
That sounds
like,
alright.
It was like the most pure Dr. Pepper. You like imagine what Dr. Pepper is, and then just put all of that essence into a can.
I've had some really good off-brand sodas. I'm not gonna.
Sure.
Yeah, like no, I've had good off-brand soda.
I took a sip and it was like the prophecy is fulfilled.
Back to the game. So Battletoads. That game plays really well from what I've seen. Even now, in this like 1 hour of play, we had a bunch of different gameplay sections. Supposedly, it's pretty short. It's like 4 to 5 hours. So
we got a little more to go.
So
definitely a game I probably wouldn't buy, but I love that Game Pass lets me play it.
I would drop a 20 on this. It's only $20. Like
I thought it was 40. Okay, I dropped 20 on it.
Yeah, it's a $20 game. Like hell yeah, like that no. Like, when I saw that was $20, because on Game Pass you can choose to keep games, though. This is a Microsoft game, so it's going to be on there forever. And, like...
this isn't a game I've been playing, but this is the thing I found out today. Welcome to the Gungeon is free on Epic right now.
Mm-hmm. That game is
fantastic.
That's also a Game Pass game as well.
Yeah, but it's free right now.
Right, no, I'm saying if you can own it, great, but, like... Yeah.
You don't feel like signing up for an Epic account.
I also just realized I played like an hour of Flight Sim.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I played. I jumped into it barely.
Did you fly into your house?
No.
Everybody else do.
I did the tutorial. I flew over my high school. I tried to make it to Seattle and failed miserably.
Yeah.
Anthony is loving every minute of it. Once he has a more solid foundation on what it is, he said he'll come on and talk about it.
Okay, cool.
We're just gonna wake up and Anthony will be a pilot.
He has played those games since he was a small boy. He probably could pick this one up without like knowing or changing much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that game is like you got the tutorial, and then you are flying, and so like, especially like if you like fly in a Cessna, it's like, okay, Reno to Seattle or Seattle to Reno, 5 hours, buckle in, go.
Which
and
it's like real time once
a second. Yeah.
So
like it's full on, like it's simulation, which is great, except then when I want to fly anywhere, it's like, oh, I'm gonna fly this virtual plane for the majority of this day.
Right?
Okay.
The appeal of flight sims. I don't get it.
I mean,
I get it for like a training tool.
Like if you're using it for like your job, or you're using it to like practice because you want to be a pilot, like, or you just don't want to think for 10 hours.
Honestly, I think that's what it is. Is like, this is something to do. It's the same thing with the truck simulator, except there's the added challenge of having to be on the road.
Yeah, but like truck simulator, I have to stay kind of focused because there's roads to stay on. Flight sim, it's like, all right, I'm an autopilot, and I'm just gonna sit here for 3 hours.
Well, if you turn on autopilot, then yeah, you're absolutely just like, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, even if you're not an autopilot, then you just kind of hold the same position. You're just like,
you gotta tap down on the right stick a few times to make sure that the plane is flying just slightly upwards to maintain.
Also, we got a comment 24-hour stream of flying around the world.
There's a Child's Play.
See if Anthony would be
challenge.
See if Anthony would be down with that.
Yeah.
Oh god.
There you go.
That'd be fun. But yeah, I'm probably gonna mess around a little more with it. That game like looks cool. What they've done with location data and stuff like that has been awesome. I've fought like for 30 minutes trying to get off the ground because I'm using a keyboard and mouse.
That's another thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and not having like the actual proper flight controls. Like the game just doesn't know what to do with me because I don't have it. I click the basic controls tab and it's like, you don't have a freaking flight stick. I don't know what to tell you. Figure it out.
Yeah, like I'm like trying to map my controls and it's just like, good luck.
Oh yeah, exactly. I didn't map them at all. I just went in and said, all right, tell me what to do. And there was like, yeah, you're on your number pad 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to control and do all this stuff. It's like, okay, I get that. And then it's like, all right, now press the increased throttle button. What's the increased throttle? Hit the increased throttle button. And I'm just sitting here like hitting buttons on the keyboards, and it's F2 to decrease and F3 to increase. But I had to just hit every button to find out. And it's like, okay.
That reminds me of when I started the Marvel's Avengers Beta for the first time, because at first I was using the keyboard and mouse because I just assumed it would be fine. And it was like, press left F, it was like Shift L up to dodge. And I was like, what?
It is its own thing, that controls game.
Yeah, like one hand's on the mouse and it wants me to press Shift L and up at the same time. I'm like, how do you even do that?
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you right now that this is like my rule when it comes to PC. If it is in the third person, I just automatically assume I need a controller.
Oh, sure. I've enjoyed some stuff, keyboard and mouse for third person, but like totally this game, Avengers specifically, like they try to do their own thing, and I appreciate them for that. Like what they've done with the left mouse button and the right mouse button for attacks and other things, but it's just weird.
Like the only
exception more intuitive with the controller.
The only exception for me has been like MMOs. That's like that's like it. MMOs and RTS.
Very funny. We're getting to all these games. I know. I'm just gonna jump ahead real quick and say I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 and I switched to the controller and it's just better.
You're fucking out of your mind.
It's.
But I'll get to that.
Their cross control scheme. We'll get to it.
How do you play an MMO with a controller?
We'll get to it. I'll explain it to you.
So
that's so confusing to me.
I'll explain it to you. Yeah, no, it's crazy.
So Battletoads is great. Flight Sim to be determined.
I mean, it seems good. It's just good for the people that know how to properly use a flight sim for fun.
Yeah.
But this is not the flight sim for newcomers.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you can get there eventually if you really want it, but like, I imagine it's going to take some like YouTube tutorial reading and
right. This is not the one where you can just hop in and be like, what's this flight sim thing about?
Nope.
This is
for experienced players only.
You have to.
You're gonna have to work for it. That's all.
Yeah. So did that. Then we have kind of getting burnt out on Ghost of Tsushima.
That's what I've been hearing from you.
Yeah. It's because you're doing too much, Bronson.
I like all the side content. It's a lot of fun. It's just that there's so fucking much of it. But I don't want to I don't want to do anything else before hopping into the main game.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm I'm in Act 2, I finished Act 1 and cleared out all the side content on the bottom. It does the GTA thing where it's like 3 islands.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, so did the first island, completely cleared it out. I'm on the second island. I've almost cleared out all of it, but I'm just like, I don't want to keep doing it. Like, maybe I should just progress the story at this point, because god damn it.
Right.
Yeah, because that's basically where I am with that. That's my only real check-in. It's still a lot of fun, still beautiful game, but I'm definitely at the point where
it's still fun to next stab people.
Yes, it is.
It hasn't lost its luster.
No. Final Fantasy VII check-in. I'm just trying to hit the stuff that's going to be quick before we dive back in.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, we hit a real big wall fighting Diamond Weapon last week, so I got to look up what I got to do for grinding, as well as getting the materia and whatever else I need items, and just stock up on it and grind to get a bit more levels, because I'm under-leveled as well on top of all of this. So that's going to be dedicated to that, and then maybe the last half hour to hour is going to be me attempting weapon again. So that's what the plan for the stream tomorrow is.
Yeah, a solid 2 hours of grinding. I think you'll
probably grinding and grabbing stuff.
Have you looked up what you need to grab at all?
No, not yet. I've been busy with other games, but
And then we did Sea of Thieves, and I will say that is the most fun I've had in my entire year of playing Sea of Thieves.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot of fun. We died every time to the same mechanic, but it was fun.
I feel better about it now, hearing Quinn say, it was that we did well. It still ended in us failing and losing nearly everything, which is just never going to be a good feeling. But it's one thing where it's a fantastic mechanic for something to just pop up out of nowhere every somewhere within 3 hours, because it means I can have a fairly quick session of Sea of Thieves where I can try to accomplish something and something eventful happens every time. But when you're actually already in the middle of an event and then something else comes in, it's always just
I am here's the thing, I'm less annoyed when it's a player, because that's just what I'm used to from every other game that ever.
I'd much rather it be a human than the computer being wow, you guys are surviving this really tough challenge. Let's add a ghost ship. Boom. And Davy Jones pops up out of nowhere, and you're just come on, man.
Yeah, the randomness of a player I'm fine with, because okay, that's a human deciding this, versus the game being well, the algorithm says fuck you.
Right, exactly. So
if a human kills me, I just spawn on my boat again. If that thing shows up, the boat sinks in one shot because the whole second level is full of holes.
But that was still the most fun I had playing that game so far.
I was crazy.
I mean, I'm sure the island adventures, go here, collect a chest, kill this guy, get a skull. I'm sure that's also super fun, but I need to get out some aggression from time to time, and firing a cannon is just makes you feel good.
Right, like in my case, it was just like, look, I have fun on our little fucking island hunts where it's just like, okay, we're gonna pull it up, we're gonna figure out this puzzle, go to this island, da 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 da. But like, it's way more fun when it's like, there's fucking holes in the bottom of the ship, patch, go, fucking.
Bail!
Well, it helped that it was like even with all those ghost ships, it's still manageable, and then it felt even worse because like while it was manageable, the shit that they were firing at you from those ghost ships was insane. It was like buckshot of ghosts, like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like and then
also what made it rough is every barrel I grabbed was just full of planks, and
that was just
one cannonball.
We needed that,
That's
but
all I need.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We were down to like 3 cannonballs for like 10 minutes.
Then we let our aggression out on that fucking sloop.
Oh, that was great though. That was fantastic.
That was fun.
I got the achievement for shoot someone in the spine with a blunderbuss.
That's a fun one.
God. But yeah, so that's fantastic. We even turned in. No, we were going to turn in skulls, and then we lost them all.
But we did turn in some kind of a chest.
Yeah, we stole all that dude's Reaper stuff.
Reaper chest, that's what it was.
Yeah, we stole all that.
We still doing that this Thursday?
Yeah, I'm down.
I think that's the plan. I am
right.
10 levels away from getting the coat that I want, so I'm always down to play some Sea of Thieves.
So how do I get new outfits and guns and stuff in that game?
So you do work for the different. So you take quests for the different factions, like adventures and tall tales and whatnot. Which it's been a while since we've done a tall tale. We should do one.
Sure.
And then you turn those in and you get rep, and once you have enough rep, you can buy shit.
But like there's stuff you can buy right out the gate. In terms of there's a starting selection of things you can just straight up buy, but then there's stuff you can unlock by increasing that rep.
All my stuff except for like
Gotcha.
all my stuff except for like my shovel are like stuff from the beginning.
Yeah. If you like what you have, then you're great. Like I can't even begin to properly build my character until I got my coat and see what that looks like. But that's not till level 36 for Order of Souls. So that's fine. Like for me, I found all the stuff I really wanted early. So and then like there's even a PvP faction. So if you want the Reaper one.
Yeah, like the Reaper's clothing.
So that's one we can go for.
Yes. Just get in a sloop and troll everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought this cloak with the blood of my enemies.
I actually did just look up the Reaper's Bones costume.
Okay.
Yeah, that's so you get it you purchase the Reaper's Bones emissary flag, which on its own is 20,000 pieces.
Oh
okay.
My God.
And then you once you have enough rep, you get the Reaper's Bones fucking outfit, which I'm gonna be honest, this just makes me think of like if V for Vendetta were pirates.
Sure, alright, sure.
I'll post it in the chat, hold on.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's what that makes me think of.
Yeah, yep. Sure.
But yeah, so...
That's good, though. For some reason, it just awakened a long dormant memory of that second Aladdin movie, 40 Thieves.
That's the third one.
Is that the third one?
Yeah, Return of Jafar is the second.
Oh, Return of... Okay, yeah. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, they also got a whole...
movie.
They also got a whole Black Reapers fucking ship set. In fact, your head mount is a pirate Grim Reaper.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks really dope.
That sounds fantastic. Pirate Grim Reaper sounds great.
Yeah, cost this is $508,000 for the whole ship set.
Woo! All right.
And plus the rep of, hey, let's go... Plus you get the rep from this from, hey, let's go make other people miserable.
Bronson,
right.
This is the outfit we need.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this appeals to me at a deep level. This is like, reminds me of like in WoW going for like High Warlord / Grand Marshal.
Okay.
So yeah,
Rain Firelight in the chat. How you doing?
hey, how you doing? Welcome.
Just waking up.
We
Getting this
are
coffee, talking games.
talking about what we've been playing before we go deep into the news. So I have a feeling we should. So how long is your MMO thing gonna be? Because mine's gonna be short.
Not very long.
Okay, so we'll knock those out next.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so through some time at Sea of Thieves, that was great. We did Final Fantasy 7. So that leaves that leaves the Avengers Beta, which we got. That's probably the longer of the set.
Yeah.
Because now we played it on PC. So yeah, WoW Classic. I booted that up this week because I was kind of in the mood for like an MMO type deal. Let's see. Yeah. I've been playing Eve Echoes recently. So like Eve.
Oh,
Online,
you got an Eve player. Oh God.
Fucking the hardest of hardcores.
I've tried to get into Eve a couple times because it just seems like such a cool idea and a cool universe full of people that are really into it. But man,
I like
talk about deep curves.
Like I love watching Eve from the outside.
I like hearing people report on news. Like
like I feel like I'm like hearing like news out of a foreign country where I'm just like where it just seems fucking crazy. Like that's what it feels like a lot of the time. So
there are people that were like hired into the State Department because like people who were playing it that were in the State Department were like, you should join up. One of the people that was killed in the Benghazi attack was totally an EVE Online player that like, I can get you a job. You are displaying skills in this game. Like you could be used here. Like Jesus Christ, what a fucking game.
By the way, Bronson, last thing on CSEs, I posted something in the chat. That's the gun we can get with our costume. It's called the Kraken Blunderbuss.
Oh God, this thing better look cool as fuck. Oh, dude,
that's pretty cool.
That is a Cthulhu gun. Look at it, it has an eyeball. Oh, why are we not griefing people? I've been saying this since this game came out. We need to just go be dicks.
Yeah. Okay, well, we need to fit each of our individual goals together, which means I need to hunt skulls at some point during our 3-hour trip, and then we can grief people at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, but Bronson, that gun has a one-hit kill damage range.
Oh my lord.
That gun can murk people from the front.
Oh my dude. Eve Echoes is the mobile version of EVE Online. I was skeptical at first, but it's not half bad for a mobile game.
Mobile version. I want to check that out.
Fascinating.
I will probably check that out at some point this next week.
Okay. Let me mark that down. Eve Echoes. I'm on that. I'm gonna have my phone right here. I'll download it right now. As long as
what am I doing? I got my phone here.
I was like, I'm just gonna download it real quick.
Let me put a pin in that for later.
Yeah, it looks like it's free to download at least.
It is, yeah.
All right, yeah, sure. Fuck it. Go. Read my fingerprint. I want to buy this. Let's do it.
You haven't read your fingerprint? It just scans my face.
I do not have one of your fancy smancy 11s. I have a...
You have your 3GS?
No, I actually have... I think I might have that. I broken one of those in here, though.
Broken?
Yeah, like, I kept my 3GS as, like, even though it broke, it's like, oh, hey, this is my first smartphone. You know? Just kind of like, oh, this is a cool piece of tech. Oh, shit.
I'll let that go for a while.
Okay. Well, this for a second I thought the stream broke when only it hits. Thank Christ.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Goody.
No! It's back!
All right, everything's fine. What else did you play?
So yeah, I popped into their World of Warcraft for a week.
All right.
World of Warcraft Classic, to be specific. And I was reminded of every reason of why I like that game and every reason of why I get, like, people don't make MMOs like that anymore.
Right.
Because I got together with a group and we were communicating and doing these quests out in the Plaguelands. It was a great time, and I made a temporary friend for a couple hours, and we're just shooting the shit, and it's awesome.
Okay.
That's always nice.
Yeah, but then I get a quest. I had this old quest that was like apparently ready to complete, and it's like, okay, go to the middle of nowhere and turn this into this dwarf. And I go find him out in the middle of nowhere. And this isn't like current MMOs, where, like, there's a few things I don't like about Eve Echoes, but that's most games. Yeah, to be fair, no game is perfect. But
Sure.
I go out into the middle of this is WoW Classic, so you need to it just tells you, yeah, in the middle of Feralis to the north of this pool, north by northeast, this is where this dude will be. It's not like current Final Fantasy or WoW, where on the map it's like, here's a big circle, you go to the big circle. No, It's like, fuck you. Go north by north. Yeah, go by northeast, past the fucking signpost. In the middle of Feralis, he'll be sitting by a tent next to a lake. And I'm like,
right.
So I go figure, or you go, so I go and I figure it out and I find out where he is, and the quest isn't turning in. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why isn't it turning in? So I looked in my inventory, and I'm like, where the fuck did the item he needs go? And then I remembered I sold a bunch of shit earlier in the day, and that is apparently a quest item you can sell.
Oh no!
And I'm like, fuck!
That doesn't happen often. All right.
So, it happens back then. Is the stream buffering for anyone else?
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh god, I'm dropping frames like crazy.
Oh god.
What is happening?
Your internet good, Bronson?
I'll check. Hold on.
Are you downloading Eve through your Wi-Fi?
Oh fuck, that might be it.
Oh yeah.
Rickadur. That would probably be it. Oh shit.
See. I don't know.
Hold on a sec. I just turned off that download.
Okay.
It looks like it's getting better.
Yeah. I think we're all right.
All right, yeah. We should be good.
Okay.
Looks a little grainy, but we're fine.
Yeah, it'll adjust.
Yeah, but Bronson, so you sold your quest item.
So I sold the quest item, so I'm just like, fuck. So I go back to the other side of the goddamn planet, and I kill like 2 things, and I get the item. So at least they had a good drop.
Oh, it was
okay,
one of those
good.
things where it's like you kill buzzards and it drops buzzard wings, and you get to collect like 5 of those. Kind of thing.
Like, it was only 1, but the drop rate was really low. But I got after 2 like hits. I'm like, oh, thank Christ.
Yeah, right.
And I fly back, and I go turn it in, and he's like, all right, now I need you to go to the other side of the planet. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Of course.
Well, that's what WoW Classic was. WoW Classic was all about that fucking just like traveling across the world,
which is neat. But yeah, where are you at level wise?
53.
Okay, you got a little ways to go.
I'm a level 40 hunter, a level 33 or 34.
Yeah, the mistake I keep making is I keep waiting for these idiots. Him and Jared.
I mean, one of my characters, the one that'd be easiest to level, is locked to Jared's progression, so if he's not playing, I can't play the mage. My hunter, however, though, fucking far surpassed them.
Yeah, like
I got Broken Tooth, I keep murdering Broken Tooth, and making all of the other hunters sad, and it makes me feel good on the inside. You don't know how good it makes you feel when you're in the middle of skinning Broken Tooth, and someone just walks up, really, bro? And you're just like, yeah, it's the horde to get it.
No, I PvP'd for a little bit to get my last level, and like that was a lot of fun. That game it hits in a way modern MMOs don't. Like it just the level of challenge, or not even the level of challenge, just like the level of like how it tries to immerse you in its world, where it's just like, well, no, you can't shoot the fire enemy with fire; it's resistant. Or like right. Or just like, no, we're not gonna mark them. Follow the fucking directions. Read the quest text and follow the directions.
Right.
Like I love that shit. It's so cool.
Sure.
It's just that thing of, hey guys, don't stand in the fire. Guys, get out of the fire. Guys. Oh, he's dead.
Yep.
Wonderful. But Final Fantasy 14, you say? Well, okay. So what made you drop back into FF14? That's one thing I want to know.
So I have a friend that I talk with fairly regularly, and they are just hard into Final Fantasy 14. Okay. They got me in originally, and so I got to level 40-ish, and I stopped because I wanted to be a white mage. I wanted to be a healer. I love the idea of being a healer, but MMOs, there's, you have your move rotation, and you got to know how to use that rotation and when to use certain things at certain times, while also watching where everyone is, while watching where the enemy is and what they're attacking and what they're doing. And so there's a lot of management going on, which for someone who's new to MMOs, or at least new to, especially like towards this end of MMOs, because I was residing at the lower levels of WoW for a very long time. Like, it was just a lot, and so I would just get stressed out. And the last few dungeons I did, we wiped a few times because I was not healing the way I should be. I was messing things up, so I just got stressed out and I stopped because I've already invested halfway into the leveling process into the healer role, and I'm like, fuck, I can't do this. Maybe I can come back to this later, but I need to switch to a different class. But I don't want to start over. So I left for a while, and I just kind of chilled out. There were other games to play. There was other stuff to do.
Yeah.
My friend was just glowing about various things that were happening in the game and all the fun he was having. And I was like, fuck, let me go in. So I suggested I wanted to go in, and then he said, well, if you get to level 50, you can become a red mage, which a red mage is just the most inconsequential damage dealer who does melee and ranged and self-heals and can raise other people. It's a little bit of everything. Yes.
Okay, exactly. So it's
you can strike strong enough to get aggro, although you shouldn't.
You can fire Aga, but you can also cure Aga, kind of a thing.
Right. There's a joke that the red mage's role is to raise healers. So I don't know. That's fine. I'll take that. So like what I've played of 14 is like that's a fantastic game. Bronson, I know you've played a little bit.
So I got to level I think actually where you are 40. And I burnt out, and I just kind of got like so there's
what I did.
Well, it's not only that, but there's one thing about that game that is different from World of Warcraft that makes it so I will literally never switch to it.
Okay.
Because it bothers me so fucking much.
Okay.
The friendly community?
No, there's no such thing as that in MMO. Everyone's toxic. I don't care what you say. You just need to find the toxic that gels with you.
Right, yeah.
But no, it's in World of Warcraft, with the exception of when you switch continents, there's no load time. It's literally, if I wanted to, I could walk from the Plague Lands all the way to Booty Bay.
Yeah.
Versus
there
Final...
are a lot of load times.
It's not a lot of load times. It's that you cannot travel a continent without entering a doorway, and then it's like load, and it'll take like 2 seconds because I have it downloaded on a solid state drive, but it's still a load time. It's not an open world.
It takes you just out of the experience every time, especially at the low level areas where like the low level experience for WoW is just so smooth. It's just it's literally just this experience of like, okay, we're giving you these babies first quests, and then like we're gonna have you walk. All right, you've got the basics down. We're gonna walk you down to Goldshire, and then start you exploring more and whatnot. And it's just like you never see a load time. You're all in this big procedural world.
Yeah.
Versus on the other side of that, literally in Final Fantasy 14, at least the race I chose, I get spawned into that city, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in that city, and it's like, okay, hey, we're going to go and all right. So we're in the city. You're having a great time in the city. You're figuring shit out. All right, hey, we need to go kill these like rabbit things. I believe it was.
Yep. Sure.
All right, gonna go through this door. Load time. I'm like, but it's like right outside the city. Don't care.
Right.
Load time.
Yep.
And I'm like, all right, well, at least I'm out in this big region now, and I'm doing stuff outdoors. All right, we need you to go to this other side of the part of the outdoors. Why is there a portal to this other part of the same part of the continent? I don't know. Well, go through. I was like, fuck, what? Who thought this was a good idea?
So, like, there are those areas. Most of them are a decent size, but when you're coming from World of Warcraft, where you can just wander around everything, like it's not, like it's all just one big world. I would much prefer this be a one big world kind of game. Absolutely. It doesn't kill my enthusiasm for the game that I have to load in from one region to another, but like it's not ideal.
Like, because in World of Warcraft, even modern day World of Warcraft, the only time you have to load is dungeon, because it's instancing you, slash battleground, or if you're going to
there's portals, there's Hearthstone. Like anytime you go far, it's not on a griffin kind of.
Or if you go to a new continent. Otherwise, once again, if I wanted to, in World of Warcraft, even today, I could be like, all right, I'm gonna go up to the most northern part of the Eastern Kingdoms and walk my ass all the way down to the southernmost part of it.
Yep.
And
not incur any load times or load screens.
And that is just and even in 2004, that shit was witchcraft.
Yeah.
And even now, it's wonderful. We got a comment in the chat. I have a group of friends that want me to play FF14. It's a great game. If you have friends who are into it, like, go ahead. Yeah.
There's free trial stuff.
People try to get me into that one, but I'm just like, I don't know. Between all of them, like, I don't know if I can handle that.
You're already playing WoW Classic, and you got friends on WoW Classic. I can't imagine you're gonna be.
Well, that's the thing. Is I love Final Fantasy.
That helps.
And I know I would love Final Fantasy 14. I know I would just from what I've seen of it, but I'm just like, another MMO.
Yep, it's another one.
Oh, I think that's another part of it.
I've done the World of Warcraft thing. I've done the WoW Classic, and I'm just like, do I really want another one? And I'm gonna get mostly to the final level and then be like, I'm done.
Like I've done enough of these. So MMOs are games that just are terrible for me because they just fuck me up, man.
Right.
Like what they do, what those type of games do to my ass mentally is bad. Like I'm not like Quinn bad where like I'll ruin my life over it. But like definitely get fucking like it's just these it combines all the aspects of games I like. It's like the social aspect, the like progressive, like hey, here's like all the like here you have like hey man, you want to be covered in purple gear, right?
Oh,
you want to look cool, right?
Of course.
And WoW Classic in particular, because the only way to get purple gear and the cool-looking gear is to do the hard stuff. And then that's the last part of it where it's like, hey man, if you want the cool shit, you gotta go do the hard stuff.
By the way, Bronson.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I fixed your background. I made the printing look directly at the camera. I stood Teddy up. I fixed the hat on Snorlax. My OCD is so much happier now.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so I jumped back in, and I'm in. And now that I got a new computer, like I'm running this whole thing at max, and I'm up to 46 now. We're coming up on the end of the main game's quest line, storyline, which will be at about 50, at which point I'm going to switch over to Red Mage, and I assume, have a much better time. But we'll see. And then I've spent so much time in this game over the last year that I felt good about buying a certain mount that I couldn't let go. I couldn't let go. Bronson, it was a flying Nimbus.
Oh yeah, we have those in WoW.
Yeah, and I couldn't let it go. So
well, okay, I should rephrase. We have those in modern WoW, not classic.
Right. Yeah, no, not classic.
There are no flying mounts.
Nope. There's
no, that's right.
you have if you're Alliance, you get horse, ram, robot chicken, or tiger. If you're Horde,
there's a raptor or mount.
Well, I'm going off the race mounts. I'll get to that. Then if you're Horde, you get raptor, wolf, Kodo, or skeleton horse.
What is Kodo?
Skeleton horse, yeah.
Kodo is like this, he's this giant lizard cow thing.
That sounds amazing.
It's okay looking. I like they're in Warcraft 3. You killed a lot of them in quests. And then if you do raids and other content, you can get a super fancy skeleton horse, a raptor, 2 different special types of tiger, and then if this next one is literally only 1 per server. But
really?
yeah, it's 1 per server.
That sounds awesome.
Or no, not 1 per server. It's one. So what it is you have to do the Gates of AQ event, which is a server-wide event. Your whole server has to participate in it, and it's to unlock this raid called the Gates of Encourage. And you have to do this massive quest line to get the staff used to hit the gong to unlock it, along with your entire server participating in this game. Like, it is a ridiculous quest. You will need your whole guild to help you multiple times.
Okay.
You have to bang that gong within the first 24 hours of the first person hitting it. And anyone who does that gets a special black scarab mount.
That sounds awesome.
That sounds super cool. So basically only a small handful of people on your server is going to get it.
Right.
Like, I think, and in current World of Warcraft, 15 years after that event happened, it's like 0.01% of the player base has it.
Okay.
Well, it makes sense because you need everyone to get it.
Yeah, like it's like I forgot who, but someone did a video of it back in the day of hey, this is what you gotta do to do this, and it's a hard one. It is not a fun one either. Like it's rough going.
That's a hard no from me.
But yeah, so that's. Yeah, like, I kind of accepted that that's one that I will probably never go ahead and do.
I mean, you did get your Phoenix mount, though.
Yeah, that was just grind, is what that was. That's current World of Warcraft just being like, hey, let's grind. Every week, send at least 1 character to this fucking thing.
Man.
So...
Oh, God.
But you were playing Final Fantasy 14.
So play Final Fantasy 14. That will still be ongoing. I will probably report back next week to see how I feel about Red Mage stuff and if I'm still feeling it or not. Because the role of healer stresses me out too much. So
I actually kind of had that realization myself with WoW Classic as well, because like tank in WoW Classic is a bitch.
You know what I'm curious of?
Mm-hmm.
What the healer in Marvel or the Avengers is going to be.
It's Miss Marvel.
Is Miss Marvel a healer?
Yeah, she can heal.
We'll see. I looked at a couple extended talent trees, but we'll see. There will be a few, and there are options that like all the heroes can go through. So we'll see what's available.
Oh, interesting.
Hey Quinn, how you do?
Hey, but
what's up, Quinn?
The question I have is controller? Question mark.
Controller?
What is this fucking heathen shit you're talking about?
Oh, that's right. So.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 14 has a system where you hold LT or RT, and then you hit either one of the D-pad buttons or the facepad buttons, and that will do a spell or something. So you get a total of 16 that you have at your disposal that you can just quickly hit.
Oh,
and it's easier to manage.
I don't see how that's easier to manage. It just press a button on your fucking keyboard. Shit! Rain with the sub.
Hell yeah! Hey, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Shit.
Fucking
this stream has been a success.
All right, and also, hey, if you want to talk MMO stuff or games in our Discord, there you go.
Or if you just want to talk nonsense, follow our socials. Follow Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
That's the lol I like. Yeah, no, we that was one, like, when I was the one who made the alerts, and, like, I remember very much being like, guys, check this out. This is gonna be so cool.
I'm gonna stretch this fucking thing across the screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure, just Shenron can interrupt all this shit if he wants to.
Shenron takes priority.
If you're paying us, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
right? Yeah,
if
exactly.
you're paying us, yes, 110%. But yeah, like, it's one of those things where like, okay, so I don't see how that's fucking easier than just...
I get access to 16 rather than having to... And it's all easily pressed rather than, having my hand on the left side of the keyboard and having to hit 9.
You don't even have to do that. You could just get one of them fancy gaming mouses and have 9 buttons on your
I
mouse.
do have that too, and I found that difficult for my brain to wrap around, unfortunately.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Because I have to remember where everything is. Again, because I'm like, especially jumping back in after some time off, I'm like, all right, I got to switch all this stuff around. All right, which one does what? Which one I can't? All right, but this trigger face button setup has actually been really helpful.
I have...
Oh shit!
Jesus
Icarus has fallen with the sub.
Oh my God!
Getting barnstormed today.
I love it.
You guys are beautiful. You're all. Oh shit! LA girl with the sub.
Oh my God! Hey, thank you guys so
my God.
much.
God, my heart.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my heart, guys.
Oh my God, Rain! Thank you for gifting all these peeps. You're fucking amazing.
You are the best human.
Oh my
Very much
God,
appreciated. We're giving more fanfare to him than Frieza ever got for summoning Shenron.
Oh Lord.
Thank you.
Give it a minute.
Until
the next.
Yeah, no, we gotta give it a minute because we don't really create these notifications for stuff like this.
I know, we weren't prepared for this.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, if we get like 2 in a night, like it's a fucking success. So
I know.
This has happened. This has happened, I think, twice ever, where it's just like, all right, let the jukebox play.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
To quote Ant-Man, it's just like, no, you put the quarter in, you have to let it play.
Well, thank you, Rain. That's always fun.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, that's fucking amazing.
Oh God.
I is the king derailer. You want to derail us with that? You can do it anytime.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh Lord.
That said, there's still some stuff to do with controller stuff. There's a lot of customization that you can do, which is great. Except I haven't done it yet. You know, selecting people in that mess of nonsense has not been easy for me with mouse or with controller. So,
because like, okay, so to be fair, I've been playing WoW since 2004, and I've been playing MMOs since I was 9.
Yeah.
So like, when my cousin was like, "Here, play this EverQuest thing," which okay,
so he's the reason.
Yeah, he also like, he also was the one who was like got me into Lineage for like a year. So
okay.
Yeah, he's like way older than me too. He's like in his fucking late 50s now.
All right.
Yeah,
sure.
dude's dude's just like super into that kind of game.
That's awesome.
And
corrupting the youth one by one.
Well, that's how you gotta do it, right? You go around and you be like, "Hey, kid."
Isn't that not what we're doing?
Yeah, hey kid, you want some World of Warcraft? I've
tell your parents to build a $1,200 PC.
Oh, you can run WoW on like a fucking $700 laptop these days.
I mean, yeah, if we're doing WoW, sure.
Oh shit!
I
really need to switch the fucking alert for bits and donations.
Oh shit!
Bitty titties! I show your titties.
No, wait, hang on.
Logical Robot saying PC Master Race.
Damn straight.
Damn Skippy. Well, everyone.
PC and Nintendo right below that because Nintendo's
in their own little worlds.
Yeah.
No, I like for real. Like I'm looking at hold on a sec. Damn right, says Quinn. Damn straight.
He
You're
knows what's up.
goddamn right.
We played some Avengers Beta on the PS4, but we're gonna be running through on the PC mainly.
Yeah.
when it
Which
comes
we'll
out.
elaborate on that version of the game once we get to it. Yeah, like, so I think since playing, like, MMOs most of my life, and a lot of them do use that World of Warcraft / Final Fantasy scheme, so, like, for me, it's like, also, dirty little trick, but if you map some of your shit to the number pad,
Sure.
like, that's real helpful, because, like, then you have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you can just quickly pull your hand off the mouse, boom, back.
But once again, with your left side of the keyboard and then right side of the keyboard and the mouse, you need 3 hands to...
Well, no, you just pull it off the mouse real quick. Just boom. All right,
I refuse.
I
I gotta see everything.
Then zoom your
God.
camera out.
I try.
Well,
Actually, no. That is actually a problem I have with Final Fantasy as well. Is in WoW, you can zoom that camera out to where that shit's almost an RTS, versus Final Fantasy where it's closer, and I'm like, let me zoom out.
It lets you zoom out quite a bit, but not like RTS style.
Yeah, like WoW, like it's almost like it's not MOBA zoomed out, but it's close.
See,
Sure.
my problem with that is I made my scroll pad, which was zoom in and out, like either attack or defend, because I always have a pet.
Yeah,
I just keep him on peaceful mode because I don't want him AoEing the entire room.
Right.
So I'm just like, you get that one dude, come back. And you get that one dude, now come back.
All right, logical. We'll get to we'll get to that in a
Yeah,
sec.
so, yeah. Let me burn
what
through some of my stuff. But Quinn said he's got his cooler running.
Yeah, I
real
saw
well. It
I
sounds
saw
great.
you posting your unicorn vomit rig.
That's awesome.
They canceled these. Oh,
So
Quinn's
yeah.
salty. Okay.
I know I'm ready to let's
What-
talk about it, but like let's burn through the rest of our games here. So play Final Fantasy 14, still working on that. We'll see how that goes. And then just before this stream started, I had pre-ordered Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, so I played a couple 2-minute runs of that warehouse as Tony Hawk, and that is up. That is Tony Hawk for now. There's stuff that they've changed, but there's stuff that they've absolutely kept the same. And
I've watched runs of that demo so many times. I'm just like, I want to get this game so bad, but I'm just like,
I kind of wish there was a DLC where it was just Tony Hawk going to different events, and it was just people like, man, you know, look at
oh shit,
yeah, right.
Lexi in the chat.
Oh, shit.
Fucking A. Yeah, we had a big day.
What is going on, Lexi?
Lexi,
Yeah.
I saw your stream last night. Welcome back to Twitch.
Yeah, welcome back.
I popped in for a little. Well, we raided you also, but like I popped in for a little bit on my own time. I saw you were still going. So I write our itinerary at 4 a.m. because I'm a crackhead, probably.
You mean because we drive and got food and talked sports until 3 a.m.?
Yeah, but yes, but I could have came home and went to bed and made it and woke up and did it in the morning. But I chose to be like, fuck it, I'll write it now.
Also, you wrote it at 3:38. Don't get it twisted.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, all 22 minutes of it.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Final Fantasy. So you played that Tony Hawk demo. You were saying.
Played a little bit of the Tony Hawk demo, and it's weird having played. I haven't played proper Tony Hawk since I guess Proving Ground.
Wow.
Which was before we started Gamecraft.
What was the?
Oh my God.
I understand that because the last one I personally played was Project 8.
Yeah.
Which was the first we're doing it on next gen.
Yeah, they were really pushing the graphics. Trying to push the graphics.
They were like, look at this graphics tech, and I'm like, but controlling this is fucking awkward.
Right. So then I've played through just about all the skate games over and over. I've been playing, Session and Skater XL, and now going back to Tony Hawk, it is a jump. And so it was a bit awkward me playing it, but that's on me for playing different types of skating games for years and years, like actually over a decade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Since I last played Tony Hawk, so a little weird. Looks really good. Tony Hawk crashing.
Does it control good?
It controls, the way it did
Like old school
before,
Tony Hawk games?
like
Perfect.
obviously there's some stuff they've modernized, like, but they have in the settings you can switch to Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 controls or 2 controls.
Yeah.
But then they also
That's
have the
really
modern
cool.
like tweaks.
That
yeah.
is.
And then when you turn left or right, it's like tight because it's an arcade skater.
That's
it's
nice.
Yep. The meters for grinding and stuff and balancing are the same as they've been. So
Yeah. The last Tony, like I think the last skate game I played was Tony Hawk Underground 2.
yeah, that
That's-
was a really popular one.
That was a good
That was
one.
the last one I got really into, and then after that it just kind of faded. And
Yeah,
I
remember-
I'm kind of excited for this one. I don't know when I'm gonna get it, but I know I'm gonna get it.
Speaking
Sure.
of, one thing I remember about the original Tony Hawk Underground is if you had a webcam or you had an iToy, you could like put your face into the game.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
one
was
of
a,
the few games that was doing that.
that was a weird thing at the time.
Emily says last one she played was American Wasteland, which people talk mess about American Wasteland, but I loved it. That was, speaking of games where they promoted the fact that they didn't have necessarily load screens. That was one that said that they didn't have load screens, but there was a lot of fog. But I didn't care because it was one world.
Yeah, no, I remember, and also like I had high hopes for the 360 version of that game because like, oh hey, they're doing it, they're doing it right. And,
right.
It'll not have all this fog, and like it was literally just a 720p version of the PS2 game.
Yep.
Yeah.
They did not do that game very well, unfortunately. But I had a fun time with it. I wanted an open world skating game, and American Wasteland delivered. But then let's see. Rain says last time they played was Skate 3, which Skate 3 is a good game, but after playing Skate 2 for so long and then going to Skate 3, it was weird. I don't know. I need to go back and
they have to replace Spider-Man, right? Like that's the thing. Like Spider-Man was the big
Yeah.
super character in that game.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh right. Yep.
So yeah.
For the pre-order you get a certain skating brand's mascot, Simon Peralta or something, but it's basically a skeleton. So that's a pre-order. And then there'll probably be other stuff that you can unlock. It's Tony Hawk, so
Yeah.
we'll find out.
Anyway, go on though.
That game.
Yeah. So I haven't played very much. I need to play more, but honestly, it's really just the warehouse level for the demo, and it's a 2-minute run, and you play as Tony Hawk. So I had fun, and it's just nice to jump around. They have Superman in it. They have Guerrilla Radio by Rage in it, and a couple other songs.
That fucking Dead Kennedy song better be in it.
Oh man, that'd be so good.
It has to be, right?
Yeah.
Police truck, yeah, especially now, police truck.
Right, yeah.
All the reason I saw Darius it is because Grar invaded Bam Majera's house one time. It was
That's
hilarious.
right. That was a good episode.
So I actually want to talk about that game for 1 second. That's irritating the living crap out of me.
Okay.
What is the point of putting out a demo for only people who are going to buy it?
Right.
Like,
I think it's weird.
You only get the demo if you bought the game.
If you pre-order, like, so I'm just like,
I mean, it's like kind of getting it early, I guess.
I guess getting this 2-minute demo run early, okay, sure.
It's a real interesting thing because we are experiencing this at the same time the Avengers is like, yeah, we'll throw out some multiplayer missions. Go play.
We'll throw out like
They've
3-4 hours worth of gameplay.
Yeah.
Right. And like it completely sells people on the game. As far, in my opinion, like I don't know, we'll have to see how it bears in terms of like actual sales that come.
Yeah, I got that Persona shirt at E3. Persona 4 Dancing All Night was doing this thing where if you went up on stage and you danced with Teddy, they'd give you a free Persona 4 Dancing All Night shirt. And I went up there, and I got one for me, and I got one for Ray, and I got one for Bremen. So I went up.
You probably would have done that for free.
Yeah.
I would have done it the first time for free, but then I got up there and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna keep dancing."
I'm gonna dance all night.
Yep.
That poor person in the Teddy suit.
I remember what a good friend. What the fuck? I always tried to give people shit when I went to E3.
I need to get more. I need to get more nerdy shirts for this show.
E3, but going back to the pre-order thing, I actually like when that Tony Hawk demo news came out that was the pre-order bonus. I'm like, fuck, I miss when pre-order bonuses were rad.
Right.
Like I remember like
like when you got legit things.
Like when you got cool stuff or you got like extra games or shirts.
Yeah.
Like I remember like when you pre-ordered Wind Waker, you got like the Ocarina of Time Master Quest. Like I remember when you pre-ordered Metroid Prime 2, you got a shirt.
Yeah,
right.
Halo 2, you got like a poster.
I remember when you pre-ordered Fallout 76, you got a shitty bag.
No, that was the collector's edition. You were supposed to get a canvas bag, but then you had like the world's shittiest plastic bag. But then they gave good bags out at a press event, which was weird.
That was weird. You got like back in the day. You got some really good stuff.
Versus now, pre-order bonuses are like all like stupid or skins.
It's totally for Pro Skater. It's pre-order. You get the demo, and then there's like the collector's edition where you get like retro Tony Hawk and Rodney Mullen skins and the one unlockable skater.
Yeah,
I don't want retro Tony Hawk. I want current Tony Hawk looking disheveled, holding a cup of coffee while skating.
I mean, he doesn't have the coffee, but he looks like older Tony Hawk.
In Madden, if you pre-order Madden right now, you get an elite Tony Romo for Ultimate Team.
Yeah, Tony Romo. Does he get to talk while he plays?
The Avengers pre-order is those skins we already know about. It's never physical goods, which I get why.
Unless you got the PlayStation one when you got a statue of Captain America.
Well, no, that's collector's edition. That's not a pre-order bonus.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, it's never physical goods anymore, and it's always lame.
I wish the Avengers Beta, the $80 one, actually gave you something worth it more than just you get to play the game 2 days early. That's
not
worth $20 to me. That's not worth it.
So Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, if you 1 and 2, if you pre-order at GameStop, you also get a Tony Hawk mini fingerboard.
That's right, you do get that. That's an actual thing, and that's a good thing.
That's the first one of those I've heard in a while. That actually sounds
right.
cool.
Have you heard of a fingerboard in a while?
Yeah, no, fucking A. But yeah, most of the time pre-order bonuses are just fucking garbage, dude. They're just. They're the physical Chotskys are not great, but at least they're oh, this is cool,
it's amazing how much a game can sell me on something on a pre-order by just packing in a map. I like having maps of video game worlds on my walls, so
that's fair. Or Oblivion, Skyrim, I feel that.
Or
posters, Knights maps.
Posters.
Star Wars. Once again, another lame one. I just pulled up Star Wars Squadrons, and it's Imperial Ace items or New Republic fighter items. It's skins for fighters. And I'm who the fuck?
Which I may not even use.
Versus and I'm not using most of this shit too much anyway. But it's at least give me something, cool.
Alright, we got a fight happening in the comments.
Oh, okay, hold on. Doom 2016, Doom Eternal. I can't bring myself to finish it. Bring back 2016. Heresy, objection.
What dark match is this?
But, okay, so I'm going to lay down this hard truth here. Doom 2016 has a better story because it doesn't fucking fillet the Doomslayer as much, and it does it in a more subtle way, and it's also just a cleaner, more calm the fuck down experience versus
was 2016 Doom harder because
you played
Doom
it.
Eternal. Okay, that is the one we played.
Yeah.
Okay, that one was actually a challenge. Doom Eternal, I had the grappling hook shotgun, and I was playing Doom on the hardest setting. Why is this isn't even fun anymore? This is just I'm gonna throw it. Why?
Also, that game felt really padded out, and Doom Eternal, I like Doom Eternal. I gave it a 4 out of 5 on the show.
It was fun, but after I played through it the first time, playing it through the second time when I knew what was gonna happen, I was like, this is Just lost all of difficulty.
The platforming was fine. It was just there was too much of it. And
there was a lot of it, yeah.
And then, like, on top of that, the Marauder still sucks.
Right.
The Marauder is the worst enemy in the history of Doom.
Oh, Mr. Shield, spinny axe boy?
Yeah.
They could block the BFG?
Yeah, unless you shoot it above him. Well, yeah. No,
yeah, you had to jump and shoot
I love how the angry fucking person in the chat is just like, you just suck, get good scrub. My shallow justification for this game I've wrapped my personality around.
I enjoy both games very much.
Maternal on the hardest difficulty. It wasn't fun at the harder settings because it was the same thing over and over again.
Okay,
at least 2016 was a challenge.
Hold on. Let me. Well, no, but he's saying Marauder is easy mode. You're all just trash. Cry some more. He's not hard. He's just annoying. There's a difference. There's a big fucking difference.
Yeah.
Massive difference between difficult and annoying. Okay? Like, that's the difference. Okay? It's like, he completely breaks the flow of combat. Like, Doom is supposed to be about this game where you're fucking all-powerful and you're moving around the map and you're bouncing off of shit. But instead...
running and shooting, but you have to wait for him to attack. Wait until the counterpoint pops.
You're all wrong. No, you're just fucking dumb. Yeah, just...
I liked turning up the music and putting on my headphones and then jumping into Doom Eternal as like single player mode and like getting into a big room with platforming and stuff, but like tons and tons of enemies. So I'm just constantly having to move and grapple and move and I died, a decent amount and that was rough, but so good.
But no, like, it just completely breaks the flow of combat, because it's like, not only that, but like, if you go too far away from him, he sends the fucking wolves.
Yeah.
Which, that ruins the flow, because you can't keep moving.
The wolves don't drop anything, either.
Hey, somebody got it. And then, like, if you stay too close, he's gonna fuck you up with his axe shotgun combo. So it's like, you exclusively need to focus on this one enemy and just, like, kite him around, and it's just... It completely breaks the flow of combat of like, boom, shoot that guy, rip him open, boom, boom, just like it just.
He also blocked the chainsaw, which I thought was stupid. I thought that.
Yeah.
I stuck up behind him. I went for the chainsaw, and he was just like tink, and I was just like.
Yeah, that was dumb. That's dumb on its own.
My only problem with him, he was just like he stopped the game for the most part. Like you killed everything else, and it was just him, and you're like, all right. Let's go.
Yeah, he completely breaks the flow of that game.
Alright,
bait him into attack, swept to Ballista shotgun again before he gets out of stagger. Okay, that's fine. That's still 2 times in which you need to sit there and be like,
you still have to wait for him to stagger. Yeah, you literally have to stop moving and aim. You're just like...
He's the only enemy in that game that you cannot afflict your will on no matter what. Yeah. And it completely breaks the flow of that fucking game. He is an enemy that just completely breaks the flow, and yeah, it's an intentional fucking brick wall that ruins the fun of an encounter.
That's the problem with Doom, though. I don't want a wall. The entire time I'm playing Doom, I should never have to stop running. Like, I have this mega shotgun, I've got like 40 guns I can switch between, but like, you get to him and you're just like... Okay,
yeah, just like, it got to the point of whenever I saw him, I just shot the BFG above him to make sure he'd die.
Yeah,
it was just like, okay, waste a BFG shot, this is,
I would see him and just jump and be like, bam, okay, going on.
Okay, so here's the thing, I gave that game a 4 out of 5, and I can tell you these were my complaints to why I didn't get a 5. The Marauder's awful, for one. I'm glad you convinced yourself or your ill-fated opinions.
I didn't get this far, so I can't even speak on this. The horror stories I've heard from so many people about it.
Whatever, Quinn. I'm done having this argument. I'm just going to tell you my complaints with Doom Eternal.
Yeah, let's just move on.
All the boss fights, except for one of them, are awful. The last level of that game does not need to be in there. Literally everything after you go to that hell castle when you shoot through the moon just feels like, okay, this is getting too long. Please.
You mean Mars?
Yeah, when you get shot through Mars, sorry. And then...
I will say my favorite level, though, is when you complete the sword and they just send you into hack and slash dungeon.
That was beautiful.
Because they're just like, have fun with Mega Sword, and you're just like, kind of running through, slaughtering the kingdom.
And then finally it is like the Marauder. He's just not fun.
The final boss kind of did it for me, where it's just like, you need to shoot this man 100 times while avoiding all of these boss enemies, and I'm like, ugh.
This is more exhausting than it is fun.
Like, it wasn't particularly hard. It was just kind of like, all right, just come on. This is 20 minutes of my life.
I mean, I didn't love either Doom multiplayer. Yeah, no, you just can't yeah, that shit was awesome. Yeah, see, like, shooting a hole into the surface of Mars, going to the Hell Castle, but then, like, they take you into the other planet, and then they fucking take you back to Earth, and it's just like, okay, I feel like this game should have climaxed about an hour to 2 hours ago. Okay, for fuck's sake. It's almost the opposite. Like, Final Fantasy VII Remake had a very similar problem, where I'm just like, for the love of God, please get to the fucking ending.
Yeah.
So.
Alright.
And I get that my favorite game of the year is 120 hours long. But, like, all of those 120 hours feel worth it and consequential.
What game?
Persona 5 Royal.
Oh, yeah.
And then my second favorite game of the year is a Battle Royale, so fuck me. Let's see, they injected a bit of Quake into Doom Eternal, and I love it. Neither of those multiplayers are great to me, so, I mean, that's for you guys to argue.
I've never really played Quake. I wasn't around for the original Quake outbreak, I guess you could say.
And then the new one doesn't really play. Like, it does, but it doesn't.
It wasn't super fun to me when I tried it, and I was just like, I just don't see the appeal. I mean, it's fun being super fast. But...
Like that style of game just is, it's probably gone forever. Like, I've just accepted it. No, not the multiplayer, the pan-dimensional warp fuckery shit. Oh yeah, that was cool. Bring back Bring back Unreal Tournament.
Bring back Unreal Tournament.
That's what I want. That's what I need. So yeah, let's wrap on that. Let's get on to that Avengers beta. We got fucking sidetracked with this argument.
Oh, that's all good.
But
hey, last night
last night we did last week we did the Avengers beta on PlayStation. Yeah, bring back Unreal, says Quinn.
Yeah.
This week we did it on the PC because our community primarily plays everything on PC. Hashtag PC Master Race. And then not only that, but our community also wanted to see what this game looked like on PC because the console version ran like hot garbage.
Ooh, you could get into some rooms where it would threaten to go to single-digit frames.
Like, literally, and like everything, and like you see all the artifacts on explosions because of it and shit. Like, ooh.
Yep.
Okay, that's funny.
Man.
Rough.
Like, the PC had its problems, but yeah, I never tried the PlayStation one because I assumed that was what was gonna happen.
UTCTF with bots. Oh yeah, on face. Yeah, face classic. 8v8 CTF bots or people. Always a good time. Yeah. Or whatever version you play. Also, Grassy Knoll, underrated map from Unreal Tournament 2004. Everyone. And the Cliffy B Pawnage maps. What was that map I really liked from, anyway. I mostly played on Face Classic like everyone did. It's just like how everyone in Counter-Strike plays Dust.
Right.
Yeah, like, it's just like, that's the map you know.
Yep.
Just like Halo, Valhalla, Blood Gulch, Zanzibar.
Yep.
If you're doing 4v4's Lockout.
Yeah.
But, so
back
Avengers. Back to Avengers. So we play Avenger, and so the PC beta, man, that game still does have technical problems. Streaming or not streaming, I had the game crash twice. It's very hard on PCs as far as frame rate goes at times. Even when I put on VSync, I would Yeah, like
I never had any problems, but then again, I think I have the best computer out of the three of us.
you have the best. You have the worst processor, but the best video card.
Do I have the worst process?
Yes, because Aaron has a 3700X, I have a 3900X, you have a 2700X. It's just because when you built your computer. Like, you built your computer a year ago. Like, it happens.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Like, ours are from May, you know, so...
This reminds me of, at the time, it was a good processor.
The only thing from my computer that isn't new, and I have the second best video card, but this seems like for anyone who wasn't running a 2080, which is what the third best card you can get right now, UT 2000 demo over 200 play. I played fucking that's how I was the Halo demo on PC. Before I couldn't afford to get the full game for a very long time. So I played Halo PC to death.
Sure.
The demo. I don't need maps that aren't Blood Gulch. What are you talking about?
Right.
I don't need single-player missions that aren't the Silent Cartographer. To be fair, they did pick a really good single-player mission.
Yeah, they did.
That's they knew what that beach level was.
Yep.
Oh, good. Speaking of Halo, when are we gonna do that Halo 3 all legendary 4-person stream?
I don't know because of all the new shit coming out is the problem.
Right.
Who needs new shit when you've got Halo 3?
I want a remaster or port of Unreal Championship 2. My favorite output 7. So, Unreal Championship 2
my miserable life.
So, Unreal, I like you, my new friend. Remember to follow and hop into our Discord.
Yeah.
Wow, that was really delayed on the fucking stream bot.
Oh, God.
But yeah, so you go back to, so yeah, like, and I have the second best video card with a 1080 here. And even on a 1080, running at 1080p, would still see occasional drops below 60. Would still see, especially when streaming, had it crash twice. I think you had it crash at least once.
So, I didn't have any frame drops. I was consistent through the whole thing, but I did crash twice. I got kicked out of the game once on the snow mission, and once real early in the stream, like I think first or second mission.
Okay, so yeah, that makes sense.
But on the bright side, before we started streaming, I crashed probably like 4 times, and I lost all audio and sound twice.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah, that, like, it went to a scene where, like, I was playing as Miss Marvel, I was moving the stuff, looking at all, like, the old Avengers tech, and it was just like, she's like, oh my god, maybe it has a secret lever, and then it just went quiet, and I'm like, what are you saying, though? what else does the cup possibly do? And I was like, I have no sound.
Jesus
Turned off the game, exited the desktop, went back in, and it worked fine, and I was just like, oh, betas. I haven't played a beta in so long. I've missed this glitchiness.
Right, and, I appreciate the fact that they are being completely honest and transparent with everything. Like, they've been patching... They even said, we patch the beta builds week to week when we find bugs. So, I have a feeling that the launch is definitely going to be this way.
Yeah.
I have
Yep.
I have a feeling, but
it is what it is,
Megacorp provides.
It was fun though. It was fun being like the single player stuff. It was okay. It was annoying to deal with the crashes while playing with myself. Pretty
right. Yeah.
Part. But like once it was like the 4 of us all kind of squadding up, I was just like, it's just a glitch. I'm gonna be back in the game in 1 second.
Yeah, that game. So that game, when you play it alone, like it's fine. It seems like a very standard action adventure RPG type thing.
Yeah.
But like, man, when you play it with other people, it is just the most fun shit.
Like, I know I'm gonna enjoy the story, but that's not why I'm gonna buy that game.
No, like exactly. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna enjoy Kamala getting the team back together. I'm gonna enjoy all that stuff. But that's not what's like. It
reminds me of the Destiny 2 thing. Yeah, there's a story in the game, I'm sure. But I'm not... I'm not really here for the story.
Like this game,
I'm
this
here to squad up with 4 to 6 people to kill Ultron.
like this game is this game at least is gonna have a story mode you give a shit about.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's see. I'm debating on running more Remnant now that the new DLC is out, bringing some UTO4, going through Chaos Theory again. I want my Xbox broke in the middle of a Chaos Theory playthrough. I'm very sad.
Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah.
So I'm just waiting
Bronson.
for the. Yep. So just waiting for that Series X to come out, which we still don't have a price or release date for.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spy vs. Mercs was amazing. That's why they need to bring that game back. Or just make a new Splinter Cell. I'd be happy with either. I'm going to be fucking completely honest.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And also, with Avengers, Bronson, should we talk about the possible DLC characters that they
Yeah, we'll get to that news story first because that is a meaty one. But no, like the game continues to play great. Like that's not the issue with the game so far. The issue they can absolutely make a new Splinter Cell without Sam Fisher. They can. But my big problem with that game is just all the technical stuff. As that, like, everyone talks about, like, the game, like, yeah, the gameplay is very similar to every Warframe, Destiny, fucking The Division, like, go into room, murder dudes with powers.
Right.
You know, that one bot, like, but now I'm doing this fucking Iron Man, so fuck yeah. No, and I like how every character played differently, and you were able to branch off and go do shit. Blacklist is so overlooked. I think Double Agent is overlooked. Wait, what's going on?
Oh, I just saw the Super Gamecraft 2 chat that you posted at 3:43 in the morning.
Oh, wait, which one?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Hell.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you have this thing where all the heroes play differently still. I really like.
They all kind of play similar though, in a way where you could jump onto anyone and understand it.
Right. They make
it's the same button combo.
It's the same button combo, but like Iron Man's ranged is a lot more effective than say Hulk's ranged.
Well, yeah,
and,
but
like,
it's still the same thing where you hold left trigger and you're doing a ranged attack.
Right, but what they're good at is different. Just because they all do the same thing, they excel in different things. Because like Hulk, his rocks don't do as much damage as Iron Man's rockets or Black Widow's guns, and Black Widow and Iron Man have more mobility versus Hulk, which does more damage. Yeah.
So like it's done in a really smart way in that like you have the same basic control scheme, so you can jump from one hero to another, and even if one's more about range than another, or one's more about melee or AoE or whatever, you can pick up that controller and play that character in its basics at the very least. But then there are little specialty things like Iron Man's flying.
Like Iron Man's flying is fun.
Like just being able to be like Black Widow or Iron Man, being like, okay, we need to get to objective. We'll be the two to go because we can move.
Right.
Jerica in the chat saying Sam Fisher being in Rainbow Six Siege is pretty hyped though. Yes, it is. What was that Splinter Cell that was on the 360 that was really good? Conviction. That was good.
Oh god, right.
Yeah.
I just love this chain of comments. No fucking way that's Ironside. Yep, I'll be fucked.
I just got a copy of Rainbow Six Siege through a friend, so
I've never played any of the Rainbow Six or like the Rainbow Siege games.
They are like the definition of like try-hard shooters.
Oh man.
That's what I've heard, and that's why I was just kind of like, eh.
It's like two, 3 bullets, you're dead. Like it's Then
again, I like SWAT and Halo, which is that.
Yeah, except Halo is like fast arcade. This is like literally like, and you need a ton of communication and whatnot. Bronson isn't wrong. Yeah, see, Jerica gets it. Conviction. The problem with here's the thing about Conviction. If that game was not titled Splinter Cell, people would have received it way better.
Yeah,
sure.
The problem with it was it was.
Is this a nuts and bolts situation I'm hearing?
Not as bad, because this is at least still a stealth game. But they basically were like, hey, we're going to make Die Hard.
Right.
But Splinter Cell. Versus, versus, like, Nuts and Bolts, where it's like, oh, we're making a completely different genre of game.
Right.
And even if it's, like, one of the best games I've played on the 360, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
It's that. Yeah, but the game is still fun.
Yeah, that's what matters.
That's and like the stories, they do a good job. If it was somebody other than Fisher, there wouldn't be much of an issue. I agree. Conviction was well, fair enough. People disagree. I don't have a strong enough opinion to argue this one. Like I liked Conviction.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, that's my response. It's like, I liked Conviction. I don't know what else to say. It was a good 360 game. I'll pick it up on Steam eventually. So yeah. Anyway, but back to the news, or back to the Avengers, which will lead to news.
Yeah.
That game, when you play it co-op, man, it's just, let's see. As for the Avengers, I came away from the band not being able to single thing I thought was a standout feature worthwhile. It's as dull as my marriage and screams Crash Cab that should have been a mobile release. Chaos Theory is $10. Yeah, I have it on PC. It's just mapping the controls I find annoying, and my save is on Xbox. And Xbox also up-reses it to 4K as well, so it's not like I'm missing much.
So, partially agree with that, where it was dull. It was dull when I was playing the story. When I was playing the story, like, I knew it was the beta, so, like, part of me just really couldn't get into it very much. Mm-hmm. It was just kind of like, alright, I'm the Hulk now going through this. God, this is so long. I just want to unlock multiplayer. Like, I just got in and my whole mindset was, get me to where I can play with 3 other friends. So, like, the story, like, while it was appealing to me, I liked the concept of how Miss Marvel came to be and how it all, like, the beginning happened. But, like, I just really wanted to get to that, like, co-op part, and that's where I was just like, oh, this is so long.
I'm going to have to agree on this, in that, like, I'm sure that the story will be entertaining, but, like, playing that game, playing the single player feels like it's going to be, I imagine it's going to be a decent-sized single player, and it just feels like one long tutorial for all the characters so that I can get to the multiplayer, because playing with other people through a group is so much fun.
Yeah, like, that's how I felt. Like, you're right in the fact that, like, it feels like every other games as a service game out there. Like, this reminded me of The Division, it reminded me of Warframe, it reminded me of Destiny, of, like, I'm almost never going to want to play this by myself, and when I do, it's literally just going to be to get my weekly in and out. But when I'm playing with other people, when he had that moment against the boss where Kamala went all huge, and I'm in a Hulk Buster, and fucking Aaron's just the motherfucking Hulk, and we're just all wailing on that motherfucker.
So good.
It was, and like part of that, and like, look, I get it. Part of it comes from the fact that it's the Avengers. And you want to play as Iron Man, and you want to play as fucking Captain America, etc.
Yep. Something I am curious about is if they're gonna do the thing where you can only play as an Avenger if you've gotten to them in the single player mode.
Oh, I totally bet that's gonna be a thing. Which means
Captain America at the end of the game.
Right, exactly. It'll be 2/3 of the way through.
Which at that point, it's gonna suck because I'm gonna have to save up literally all of my resources for the character I want to play.
And then, like, in my case, like, Iron Man is the 3rd character you get, so I'm like,
that's pretty nice.
If you're a Hulk fan, you're probably stoked. You're like, oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I get
Hulk is fantastic. I will run as Hulk until Captain America comes out, and I actually paid the extra money to get the game 3 days early so I can just run through the single player as much as I possibly can so I can get Captain America out by the time you guys get it.
Well, Logical Robot, Arkham Knights is a very different genre of game. We'll get to that in a minute. Like, Well, let's. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go.
I'll just add one more thing to that real quick. Mm-hmm. Something in the beta that I noticed is like I didn't like it was the beta, so I was just kind of spending points frivolously in the beginning. I boosted Hulk through like all of his like character card or whatever it was to unlock his stuff. Mm-hmm. And I realized something doing that. I'm like, man, I can only realistically do this for like one hero with unless I play an absurd amount. Because at the end of that beta that I played like 3 hours of, I put all of my stuff into Hulk before I got to Black Widow. And by the time I got to Black Widow at the end of the night, I think I had like 50 points left. I'm like, God, you just don't earn this stuff unless you level up.
Yeah, you need to. You're basically picking some heroes. There's gonna be a bunch of heroes, but you're gonna be picking a few mains.
Which really sucks because I'm really excited for Ant-Man. I'm excited for Doctor Strange. Like a lot of the characters I'm excited for are like end game or DLC. So I'm like, I can't upgrade anyone until like the future.
Right.
And I'm kind of like, just like, oh, does that mean? Well, I guess I have to pick one this time, and then when the first character pass comes out, I'm gonna get one of those.
So, which we'll get. Let's see. Gotham Knights is already okay, sorry, I already did that. All right, so data miners have data mined the Avengers Beta, finding what is possibly going to be DLC. Here are the listings of multiple unannounced supposedly playable characters.
Okay.
Ant-Man.
All right.
The Wasp.
Sure.
Okay.
Vision.
Sure.
Black Panther.
All right.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Marvel.
Oh, right.
Mockingbird.
I don't know that one.
Quake.
No.
Okay.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Scarlet Witch.
All right.
Captain Marvel.
Yep.
Kate Bishop.
Hmm?
That's the Hawkeye's kid.
Oh, okay.
She-Hulk and War Machine. And Spider-Man has already been announced. That's coming to PlayStation. And then Hawkeye has been announced for everyone already.
Okay.
So it's 16, 17 if you're on PlayStation characters. I can see them doing cool things with a lot of these characters.
That's right, boys.
Hey, Logical Robot with the follow. Thank you, my dude.
Hey, thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's awesome.
We
I
do
hope
this.
You're having fun.
We do this every Sunday morning.
Yeah.
So
throughout the week we stream.
That's yes. But you know, he came here for this lovely podcast, and that's what he's getting.
That's true. We could always use more friends in the podcast chat.
Absolutely.
Which we're gonna go into Gotham Knights in a minute here. We all watched that trailer. But
is that all the character leaks, Bronson?
Yeah. So out of that list, I'm down for Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm down for some Doctor Strange. I want to see how Captain Marvel plays, because like that just Captain Marvel and Marvel both just sound OP as fuck.
Also, who was the last person you named in that list?
War Machine.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you.
War Machine and She-Hulk were the last two. So.
Hey, Architect Baby, continue the gift sub.
Aww.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
It's weird that Shenron doesn't pop for that.
Right? What's going on?
Right, dumb.
That's weird.
Thank you.
Hold on. I'll play it for her.
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta get into Streamlabs. Give me a minute.
I'm excited for Strange, Captain Marvel, and Black Panther, but I don't. Unless they play real fun, I don't think I'm going to switch from either Hulk or Cap.
So in the base game, I know Captain America is probably him and Thor, the two I'm probably gonna.
I can't change the text, everyone.
But those are the two I'm probably gonna lean towards the most. Or Black Widow. I was having a lot of fun with her last night. But I think Ant-Man and Doctor Strange are like the two I'm most excited for out of that list, because I want to know if Ant-Man just like triple everyone else's size and just kind of stomps around.
I want him to be tiny.
Or if he makes you tiny.
Yeah, I'm excited for Ant-Man and Wasp and Doctor Strange.
That'd be a really broken mechanic. You just like the boss we fought last night. Ant-Man just walks up to it, makes it the size of an atom. He just walks away. Did it.
Doctor Strange is hype, says Jerica.
Yeah.
I watched Civil War fairly recently. I loved when Ant-Man goes inside Tony's suit. It's just like, what is this voice I'm hearing? Hey, it's your conscience.
Yes.
We don't really talk anymore. Anyway, that was the Avengers. We're obviously gonna be reporting on that a lot more as the coming weeks happen.
Yeah, that'll be out in a little more than 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, a little more than 2 weeks. So I'm going to skip ahead to later in the week news story because it was
All
brought
right.
up in the chat. Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights.
They did this trailer. For those of you that didn't catch it, it's this. So the concept is Batman's dead. This,
Right.
Batman has died. This is not set in the Arkhamverse, by the way. It is a separate universe. It has been confirmed.
Right. Okay. Sure.
So those who liked the Batman Arkham edition of Batman know he is still alive and well. As well as he can be after the end of that last game where his banner burned to the ground. But so Batman's dead, and it's up for the Bat family to take up his mantle. It is Nightwing, Red Hood, Batgirl, and Robin.
That's awesome.
And they didn't specify which Robin, but considering, because Red Hood is Jason Todd, I believe.
Okay.
And I forget which one's Night. I always get the fucking four mixed up.
I can't.
Yeah, like there's the Dead one, the Red Hood one, the Nightwing one, and then Damian Wayne.
Right.
So that's No, let's see. No idea why I typed Arkham.
I mean, Gotham,
They're
Arkham.
essentially just the Power Rangers. There's green, there's red, there's blue.
Yeah, so Gotham Knights, and they all play differently. They all have this different. So, for example, Robin can teleport around the map, and he has a bow staff, and he has.
All I know is I have dibs on Nightwing. Yeah, Dick Grayson.
Yeah, okay. Dick Grayson is Nightwing. Yep.
Yeah.
Origins is still my favorite Arkham game. Origins was really good. I liked Origins' story probably the best. I think its gameplay at the time was really buggy, though. I mean, that's easily changed with patches and whatnot. So,
I really truly hope they make this a four-person game at some point, not co-op, because it's weird. Why give you 4 characters if you can only co-op? It's dumb.
So yeah, it's only 2 players. It's definitely it's not. This is not a games as a service type game. This is a campaign game. This is why I'm not comparing it to Avengers. If they came out and said, "Hey, we're doing Justice League as a games as a service," I'd be like, "Okay, that's a different story."
Yeah.
Right.
But this is a single player or co-op experience where you play as 2 heroes. So they did a gameplay demo as well, and Robin kind of is all about has the Justice Seed satellite to teleport him around. Has a bunch of different stealth abilities. Nightwing's all about aerobatic combat. Batgirl's all about tech. Red Hood's all about guns and long range and traps. So they all have different kits and different abilities and different stuff like that. So yeah, and it's all different takes on that Arkham gameplay that you have been playing since 2009.
Right, which I burned out before Night came out. So
yeah. So this game, well, you've also had a long break now. So
I have had a long break. You're right.
I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I'm curious to see more of it first.
So interesting thing about this game is it's 2021.
All right.
So it's next year.
Yep.
And it is old consoles, new consoles, and PC. And then real hype thing is the primary villain of this is Court of Owls.
Oh.
Yeah, interesting.
Which is very, very interesting. That's
one you don't hear often.
No, well, it's because they're so new, right? Let's see.
Yeah.
Red Hood is Jason, Robin is Dick, Nightwing is Tim, Batgirl. Well, duh, I know who Batgirl is.
Well, okay, but
confirm, not Gas.
Spoilers.
Gas, as everyone first said it was. So, yeah, that's that game looks really neat. They did that gameplay demo. Once again, you can watch it. This is all going on the DC fan event. They all have their own. They all have motorcycles instead of the Batmobile. So probably no more Batman tank missions like Arkham Knight.
In the thing, he said he destroyed the Batcave, so all of his tech is gone.
Well, yes, but he said, we left you some stuff. The tech is old, but it'll do.
Well, yeah, but the bat tank was.
Yeah, but
was fun. I'm not gonna lie though, I loved those missions.
there were
Those
just
so fun.
There were just too many of them. Was the problem?
There were a lot, but like the first time you did it, you're like, "This is dope."
Yeah, the first time you jump that thing and blow a hole through a wall, you're like, "Oh fuck."
And then like the 15th time you do it, you're like, okay.
Yeah, like by the time I was done, and also the fact that they fucking put Deathstroke as a tank mission, super bummer.
Yeah.
But they show the gameplay about how you communicate in stealth. It kind of actually does remind me of the co-op in those old Splinter Cell games. Combat's the same as it's ever been, and then they show a little bit of a Mr. Freeze section, and that was about it. It was Batgirl and Robin working together. I'm curious to see if different parts of the campaign are going to have you having to play as certain heroes together.
It's going to be. They're going to have you play as all four through the game.
So it's like, okay, this part of the game you're playing co-op, one of you take Batgirl, one of you take Robin, and then another part is, okay, one of you pick Nightwing, one of you pick Red Hood. So,
right.
That game...
You can mix your Bat family.
Yeah, that game... so it's out next year. Looks cool. As long as we're talking about that DC event, though, the bigger thing, because it's Rocksteady, and the premise of it seems fucking bananas,
right,
is Suicide Squad kill the Justice League.
Yeah. Huh.
So, they do, first off, so from what I'm hearing, and I don't know if this is true or not, someone is going to have to confirm it, this is in-engine tech that they're using for this trailer, which is just
I didn't know that was in engine.
Which, I mean, I don't know if, because like there are parts of where I'm like, yeah, that seems like game engine. Like you look at the texture on her hand and stuff, but then other times I'm like, yeah, that could be CG.
Sure.
So
Emily said she's pumped for this game.
So this one does take place in the Arkhamverse. That is the Harley Quinn from the Batman Arkham Asylum, Knight, etc. games.
Okay.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was confirmed by Rocksteady. And I was super stoked that they put King Shark in this for one.
Yeah.
But
damn.
They nail the tone of Suicide Squad. They nail like the tone of Suicide Squad real well. It seems real funny. Like we didn't see any gameplay, of course. So like that's. But from a tone standpoint, from a graphic standpoint, the concept that you have to kill or subdue the motherfucking Justice League seems just like madness.
Oh god! I'm excited to be our Deadshot.
I want to be our King Shark. Well, we don't even know if this is multiplayer. We have no fucking information.
I don't know. Nope.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just looking at Quinn's comments. I thought Arkham Knight was Damian Wayne and Dick Grayson was Nightwing. That's what I had assumed because of the design of Robin.
No, so it's so Jason Todd is Red Hood, Dick Grayson is Nightwing, and Tim Drake is Robin. They didn't do Damian Wayne, I believe.
Interesting.
Hold on one sec. Alright, so Arkham City... Let's see. Yeah, it's Tim Drake. It's Tim Drake in the Arkhamverse. Damian Wayne is not a thing in the Arkhamverse.
Okay.
Interesting. Got it.
So...
There's a lot of Robins.
I mean, yeah, there are 4 of them.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Let's see. Too many Robins. No, Jason Todd was thought to be dead. Yeah, he was thought to be dead. But he ended up being the Arkham Knight, and then he was also Red Hood.
Yeah, I prefer Blue Jays to Robins.
Let's see. Suicide Squad game was like Sunset Overdrive for next gen. Wasn't impressed myself. The comedy didn't land for me. Was too used to Rocksteady's straight-faced approach, perhaps. I don't know. Rocksteady had some funny stuff from the Joker, at least. Which, Here's the thing about this game that's interesting to me, at least, is one, not out till 2022. Far off the stage.
I don't even have to pretend to be excited about it until the end of 2021.
Yeah, so not out till 2022. Didn't show gameplay. Also, this is Rocksteady. That means it'll be 7 years between Rocksteady games.
That's crazy.
But the final thing is, this shit is only for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X.
Yep.
No, they are drawing a line in the sand. They're like, fuck old consoles with this one.
It's coming out in 2022, though. At
So
that
yeah,
point,
no, it makes sense.
it's not. It's a 2-year-old. The PS5 will be 2 years old at that point.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It'll be, but still, like, nice to see someone finally drawing a fucking line in the sand.
Right.
Yeah, they're like, you've had 2 years to get this box. If you don't have it, that sucks.
Yeah, like once you're at 2 years into a console cycle, like no more pity.
Yeah.
You can get the $400 together.
Yeah. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, that's like. So yeah. Got a couple comments. That's the selling point right there. Tim Drake is the same Robin from the 90s in animated series. Emily says way too true, too many Robins. So, back to the news docket. All
right.
That's...
What? 1 sec before we go back to the do you know how hyped I'd be for a Teen Titans game? Like a really good Teen Titans game where you fight in Slade, like a DLC as Terra. Like, I'll pay money for that.
Yeah. I don't know how well that live action Teen Titans is doing, but
I don't think it's gonna do. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I don't think it's doing well.
I would play the Beast Boy.
A Teen Titans beat 'em up would be fun.
It's not. Look.
Yeah. Okay.
As someone who paid for a month of DC Universe and explored it, watch. This is what I'm gonna tell you for DC Universe. Go in, watch Harley Quinn, watch Swamp Thing. You're done.
Oh, was Swamp Thing good?
Swamp Thing's awesome.
Well, I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah, just go in, go watch fucking Swamp Thing, go watch Harley Quinn, call it a day.
Jump into Teen Titans, hear Robin say "fuck Batman," then go out.
Fuck Batman! Oh my god! Just Cyberpunk 2077. All additional DLC confirmed is free. Cool. Good. Excellent. Fucking
cool.
Excellent.
Cool. That's incredible.
All right, so
speaking of games, we're gonna lose
happy about something.
Yeah, that's the launch. That's launching with next gen consoles, right?
And my
son. Oh God.
My Magnum Cyberdome.
All right.
Damn! I dropped my Magnum condom from my Magnum dome.
God damn it.
I loved It's Always Sunny. It's such a good show.
I fell off of it, but I enjoyed it.
I've seen through that whole show so many times. Like, if anyone's down to do Win Boggs with me.
Alright, so moving back to the news list. So Ghost of Tsushima, that is something Ray and I have played a lot of.
Sure.
It is
you more than me, but yeah.
It is getting a free DLC.
Okay.
So it launched as a single-player game, but it is announced it's getting a new co-op multiplayer. The Legends mode is going to be free later this year. There's an entirely new game mode that doesn't follow Jin. It revolves around 4 warriors, legends in Tsushima, and the locations and enemies will be more fantastical and based on Japanese folk tales and mythology.
That's cool.
It's going to be exclusively reserved for co-op for 2 to 4 players, where you choose one of 4 character classes. Samurai, Hunter, Ronin, or Assassin. Ooh. I will totally play a Ronin.
Yeah.
With each of their unique abilities. With 2 players, you can take on co-op story missions. With a full group of 4, you can take on the wave-based Samurai survival missions, horde mode. There will also be super difficulty 4-player raids coming sometime after launch. It'll be sharing more details like character classes and customization as it gets closer to launch. They did one quick little gameplay snippet. It's only an hour or not an hour. Yeah, 1 hour gameplay snippet. 1 minute 30 seconds. It's barely anything. It looks so each class looks like it does have mystical abilities like Okami style.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's the thing. More and more games getting co-op.
Yep. Good call. I think.
You fucking would, you weeb. Yeah, we're filthy weebs here. But so are you. Look in the mirror. And then Quinn looks in the mirror and he just fucking we're all weebs here. I'm pretty sure, for the most part.
We are. Needs of the nation.
Good lord.
All right, so going down that list, that's a neat little
Yes.
thing I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
So we got another casualty for the launches of these new consoles.
Oh boy.
Another game delayed.
Okay.
Deathloop, that timed PS5 shooter coming out. That was being developed by, who was that? Arcane Studios.
Yeah, I want to say.
Yeah, it's published by Bethesda. Deathloop.
Yeah.
Delayed to 2021. No longer a PS5 launch title.
All right.
So, bam.
That game looks
Another
interesting.
one bites the dust.
It's so weird to see such a small launch with this big of a console.
Yep.
You mean we're all weebs this whole time?
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know, like, the closer we get to the launches, the more I'm less excited about them. Because this is like, oh, that's delayed. Oh, it's also delayed.
Welcome
Yeah.
to a console launch, buddy.
I really want to spend $500 on a box that's going to have one game for 6 months.
Well, I mean, you have a PC, so you're getting the better version of all these games anyway, so probably not.
Yeah, I love PlayStation. I'm definitely buying a PS5, but I'm at the point where I'm just like, do I really want it at launch anymore?
Like, I am buying an Xbox at launch because my Xbox took a shit.
Yeah,
So,
games die.
no, that's straight up. So,
Right.
yeah, like if my Xbox One X didn't die, I'd probably get a PS5 just to play Spider-Man, and because we need coverage for it. I assure you, we will be talking about one, if not both, of these next-gen consoles within the month that they come out.
Yeah, probably.
It's just a matter of, figuring it out. It'd be nice if we knew a date or a price. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just one of those points where it's just like, you get to make up your own price and release date.
Secret price tag. Secret price tag.
Well, I don't know the release date or the price, but I know the course goes $500.
$799. Dude, that's gonna be the
Yeah.
price. That's gonna be the price of the 3080. If that, well, hold on. What part of the world are you in? Because if you're in like Australia or like Europe, then yeah, probably.
That's a good question.
If you're in the U.S., I'm saying yeah, okay, totally. I totally buy that. Yeah.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, like Tammy, she's from her and her boyfriend are from Ireland, and they're saying like they're gonna be 600 to 800, and I'm like, yeah, I buy that. In the U.S., it's gonna be 5 to 6.
Yeah. Well, I guess it depends. Do you want the one with the disc tray or the one without?
Well, yeah, that determines if you're getting a PlayStation. If you're getting an Xbox, do you want the one that is for 1440p, or do you want the 4K one? That's another question.
Yeah.
We had another rumor this week about price of the high end Xbox is going to be 5, the mid range Xbox is going to be 3.
What?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Which,
I'm still going 5, but hey.
I mean, yeah, like I'm gonna get the high end model, like that's because that's us, but you know, like once again, if you're a fucking teenager or a kid, hey, $300 gets me in the door plus Game Pass, never have to buy a game.
Yep.
So
yeah,
it is going to be the value option.
Yeah.
The cost of the PS5 cooling alone will add much, which is it's all designed around that, and they also have a custom SSD. They're not doing off the shelf SSDs. So yeah, no, it's going to be $500 at least US. I'm betting $400 for the one without a disc tray.
Yeah, that's the big bet.
And then Xbox is supposedly going to be going 3 and 5.
3. Wow. Okay.
Well, I mean, you know, 1440p console, bro.
I know that's like I know we're going discless and that's great, but like 300. Wow.
No,
that's a big deal.
That one's like it's gonna be all digital and it's gonna be half as powerful as the main machine. So,
right.
I mean, at that point, it's rough.
That's still shocking to see.
I mean, yeah, like the fact, like but the thing is, that's smart. Like if you can get out there,
It is smart.
If you can
afford it.
Yeah, if you can get out there at $2.99 and say, hey, if you're not at a 4K set yet, this is for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Now, granted, if you're like us and you either have 4K or you're looking into buying 4K, then yeah, you're gonna buy the $500 box and you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
So
Netflix tube machine.
yeah, my 4K Netflix / Spider-Man box.
I can't wait to watch all of Unis Honest videos and Game Grumps in 4K.
Or in the case of my Xbox, my Yakuza Like a Dragon and 360 box.
Right.
So Deathloop got delayed. Another news story is they finally announced that we're getting Call of Duty this year. No details. We're getting a big event on August 26th, which that is Black Ops Cold War confirmed. That's what it's called. It's Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Details on 8/26.
Okay.
Gonna knock out the other quick stuff. This was one Ray sent in. This was a fever dream of a story. I was like, what the fuck is happening during the
I was able to share this with you.
Yeah, because like you hear about this Burger King thing? I'm like, what a fucking Burger King thing? And what it is so Burger King went into random people's streams. Like random, like near the top of the list streamers. And they said it was a bot, but it's obviously not a bot because it's responding to what people say. Like in like realistic ways.
Yeah.
And would pay $5 to be like
to $1.
Yeah, well, they were paying whatever their meal price was, so it's just like, here for $5 at Burger King for $5, you can go get a Whopper and whatever on DoorDash.
It was essentially like, please take this $5 and use it to spend it on a large fry and a medium Coke at your local Burger King.
Exactly. 110%. Exactly. So yeah, and and then they like made an ad out of people's reactions, but they didn't use actual game footage. They used stock game footage because it's illegal for them to use the game footage in their ad without paying rights. So they paid for a bunch of stock game footage, and they also paid for all these Twitch things to get streamer reactions. And even then, it turns out some of the streamers were not real streamers and faked.
Yeah.
So,
Fuck.
My favorite one though is one of the streamers they did this for was Ross from Game Grumps, and he just went on a full dive into this. Like he found who the real streamers were. He found where the stock footage came from. Apparently, they spent a total of like $20 on all of the game footage for this ad.
Good lord.
And like, he found out like by doing this, like Burger King is breaking like 4 different things in Twitch's like code of conduct. I'm pretty sure.
Easily. Like you're not allowed to advertise in people's streams like at all.
Oh yeah.
Like that one doesn't surprise me at all.
There's first of all, that is a cheap way to get your name out. I don't know if it's like all positive necessarily, but But Quinn brings up something. How do you not have a Burger King Twitch account and just have the king there staring silently while playing a game?
Right.
And like fucking dies, but he doesn't react at all. He occasionally very slowly puts a burger close to his face and just smashes it into his mask and then drops it and then keeps going. Like just have that.
This just sounds like some weird performance piece put on at the university.
I mean, that's what it is, except it's marketing as well.
He plays the old Sega Ronald McDonald video game.
Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. He's playing like some McDonald's game where he controls Ronald McDonald. He's like pushing Ronald McDonald into traffic.
Oh, lordy.
These are good ideas.
Hire us.
But it's just such a crazy thing because I showed it to Bronson and the audio it plays when it does this drowns out your game volume, you talking. It basically is just I'm gonna interrupt the game for 10 seconds to play this ad.
Be so
for
pissed.
$1.
I would immediately ban the person. I'd immediately ban it
and then report it.
Yeah, advertising is bad in other people's streams, which is why whenever I get thirsty, I reach for a cold, refreshing taste of Mountain Dew. It's gamer fuel. I guess I got to ban Quinn.
I'm glad you said gamer fuel and not game fuel, because is that the same company?
Yeah.
Game fuel? Okay, well then never mind, you're good.
Yeah, no, that's fucking A, man. This is like nightmare. User was banned for this comment. Yeah, hold on. Let me give me one sec.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can I just remove I just removed this comment. Just allow me to do that. Let's see. Put him in a timeout.
Timeout? Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. Half our chat is nuked.
Oh my God.
How long's timeout?
Hold on. I'm gonna take him out of it. That was just me being a fucking dick. 600 seconds. Oh wow! It progressively gets bigger each time.
Nice.
You gotta be careful with this power. Jesus.
Hold on. I'm gonna.
You had all those messages in chat.
There we go. There we go.
Take Quinn out of prison.
Hashtag.
Oh, but yeah, you can't get those messages back. They're just gone. That's a hell of a ban hammer.
That was so hard, you dick. That was so much golf.
That's something you learn about Bronson. Yeah, that's him.
Go, man. Look.
I have unlimited power!
This is Quinn. We've been doing this for years.
The Burger King.
We're okay.
No.
We wouldn't do this to Logical Robot.
No, we wouldn't do this to like sane strangers we know on the through the internet. But if you're a close personal friend, fuck you.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Oh Lord. All right. So call it that Burger King thing. What the fuck, dude?
That's crazy.
This world of advertising. Allow.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I love I've watched that video so many times and I love it. It's just like enjoy a coat, and the guy's just like, hey, listen, are you gonna sponsor me or are you gonna leave?
Right, like part of me is like, get the fuck out of here trying to market some other shit, especially Burger King, like some like huge goddamn corporation's products. Like you're getting enough money, give some to me, you dick. But like on top of that being like annoying, like
and like marketing companies will pay like pennies of what their budget is to people just to do this. I guarantee they probably paid someone probably like maybe $1,000 to do this and pocketed like 30 grand.
Like let me tell you right now, like if Burger King comes in here and does this shit, that's a perfect response. Sponsor me or leave.
Yeah.
Don't let this clip get anywhere. But they could get a lot of support if instead they went to a bunch of small streamers and their appearance and advertisement paid them out like $5 or something.
Remember that one time Burger King made a few video games? Yeah, those are 360 games.
Sneak King.
Yeah, they were bad.
Yeah.
But it was funny because they were Burger King games.
Yeah, it's just so dirty that Burger King is only going to like the big dogs on Twitch. They're like, oh, this guy's got 6,000 people watching him.
Well, yeah, this is it's for them. Tell you what, if Burger King pays me to stream their dog shit Sneak Simulator, I'll do it just to rip on them.
Sure. Sneak King 2. They don't have to do much.
Oh, Lord. Lord.
Good Lord.
Like the idea we came up with last night when we were talking about or not last night, the other night when we were talking about this, of just like, yeah, they could pay us $5 and I'll go to Burger King, get what they told me to get, and eat it on stream and just vomit profusely next to me.
Yep. The Burger King is fucking awful.
I have never had a good experience with Burger King or heard someone having a good experience with Burger King unless they got just the Whopper.
It's like
I live right next to a Burger King, so I eat it consistently because it is the closest and most convenient thing for me to get.
Okay.
You are not that much further away from a Sonic and a Taco Bell, bro. It's like just a little bit further down the road.
Kill it brand deal with Sonic. Sonic is the worst food on the planet. The only thing edible there is the tater tots.
Oh my god, you are out of your mind.
They have the best
you are out of your man.
They have the best drink option, but their food is disgusting. I'd rather eat at Dairy
Dairy Queen has great food. What is the matter with you?
Burger King is awful. Burger King is just like the most, man, there's nothing special about it. Like, if you get their fries when they're fresh out the fryer, I will say those are pretty.
Hold on, we got a couple comments from Quinn. I survived on BK breakfast and dinner for 3 years because it was right down the street from my house on Fort Bliss. And Dairy Queen has superior. Dairy Queen has fantastic food. No, that's actually one of the most underrated parts about Dairy Queen. Fuck, dude, I want to get Dairy Queen after this.
Carson Dairy Queen then was awful.
Okay, yeah.
I have not had Dairy Queen food since I've lived in Reno.
Okay, well, that needs to change. I have, like, everything right next to my apartment. DQ does have amazing food. Like, yeah, their blizzards are the tits, but have you had their barbecue bacon burger? It's yes, absolutely. Hell yes.
Also, I don't know what you're talking about. The cookie dough blizzard is the only thing that really makes me happy anymore in this constant depression I live in.
Is the White Castle even a real place? Harold and Kuma, maybe. Yes, it's on the East Coast.
Yeah,
it's East Coast only. It's good. It's real good. But it is East Coast only, so we don't eat them here.
Burgers I have to eat.
Yeah, but they're cheap. Yeah, but they're cheap.
Yeah, but at the same time, going up like, oh, can I get 20 White Castle burgers with no onion, extra ketchup?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's bro. They're sliders. You're supposed to do that.
I know. Like, but
I wouldn't blame you. Yeah.
The concept of having to order 20 burgers.
Hold on. Let's see. All right, how much is their original slider?
That's the thing. White Castle isn't like amazing. I imagine. Like
they're good. They're really good.
They're good. But, like I don't think they're the best.
Tiny cube of meat.
They were also high as shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like they're really good burgers. It's just I don't like that they put onion on all of them though.
That's fair.
Get
up real quick.
I'm looking up the okay. Yeah, a single slider is 72 cents.
So that means I have to pay $20 in burgers.
So no, not even $20. So let's say let's say you get let's say 72 cents times 20, which so you're paying $14.40, which I mean that's not too far off from what you pay for like a combo at and 10 sliders if you buy them like in a combo it's $7. So once again $14
for 20. That's not.
Yeah, and then they have a deal with.
We should make a video of seeing how many White Castle burgers I can eat in one sitting.
30. You can get 30 of them for $16.
Bronson, how many White Castle burgers do you think I could get through in one sitting? If I was
let's see.
I starved myself for this. Like I was ready.
You've eaten a Penta at Juicy's, so I'm saying at least a 40-pack.
All right.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, Bill and Ted.
All right. So hold on. We got some comments. All right. So their sliders are okay. Little burgers and a Hawaiian bun. You guys have it so good for food over there compared to us. They're not. I thought no, dude. I like. White Castle is mostly
Midwest.
Oh yeah, I guess so. I had them like in fucking I believe I say it was Chicago. So yeah, hold on. I'm gonna look up White Castle locations.
Yeah, Quinn's question: how many White Castle burgers does it take to get to the root of my depression? 74.
I forgot. There's two of them in Vegas.
Is there?
Sure. Yeah, Vegas would.
Yeah.
Bronson. Going on a trip.
I was supposed to go to Vegas this year. Fucking COVID. Get fucked.
Yeah. Entirety of Harold and Kumar's One Big Mood for Stoners. Sure.
So it's Midwest and East Coast. The one I went to was the Illinois one, and then there's also one in Michigan as well. That's they're good once again, but like regional. All right, so hold on, back to the entirety of Harold Kumar's One Big Mood for Stoners. Yeah, we used to watch Man vs. Food and be like, no way if that is a portion is real.
Man vs. Food is already like the extreme.
Ray, were you the person I used to watch Man vs. Food with?
I've never watched a food show with you in my entire life.
Well, I've watched it with you at your house. No! I remember, it was me and my friend Mark would get on that Xbox Live fucking thing
Yeah.
and watch Man vs. Food.
Yeah.
That was excellent. New ballot tab this year. Excellent. I mean, yeah, that's in our rules. Be excellent to each other.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Mr. Al, how many White Castle burgers take to get the read my depression?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we got
Uh,
Speaking of fast food, can we agree that while Baja Blast from Taco Bell is the sperm of Zeus, ocean water from Sonic is the actual nectar of gods? I think Baja Blast is incredibly overrated.
Gross.
oh man,
Super overrated.
I haven't had either.
I had ocean water one time from Sonic, and it was just weird.
I've never had ocean water actually, but I've had enough Baja Blast to think that I don't get the hype.
It was I can't even like describe to you what it was. It was just weird.
Yeah, I don't get the Baja Blast hype.
No, I mean Code Red is the best Mountain Dew.
Code Red's good. But yeah.
Red Line is the best drink though.
Alright, so we got some other topics to hit before we... Nintendo announces 14 different indie games coming to Switch, but the big one is Hades is coming to Switch.
So, Hades coming to Switch?
Yeah, Hades coming to Switch. That is a very, very big game for, Lordy.
Oh, maybe it's the vanilla in there that just made it kind of weird, like, to me.
It's right with blue fern and vanilla and coconut. I don't like coconut, so I'm not sure if I would like that.
I like coconut, but I didn't know it had vanilla. I think that was the flavor I couldn't place. Maybe that's why. Because that's one thing. If I can't place a taste, it kind of off-puts me from a food or a drink.
Yeah.
That's just me. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, I don't know what this is. It confuses me, and it scares me.
Also don't like pineapple either, so great.
In Monster, Bronson.
Pineapple is disgusting. You're fucking crazy.
Pineapple top tier fruit. It's like pineapple, mango. Those are like
No, it goes like watermelon, orange, banana.
Watermelon up there too. If you get like a ripe watermelon, like
it's so good.
It is the best thing you'll ever eat.
Especially like right if you refrigerate it and get it nice and cold. Oh, dude, it's so good. All right, so yeah, Aaron, what you missed was Hades is coming to Switch.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is from the same company that put Bastion on every goddamn thing it possibly could, so I guess I'm not surprised, but cool.
All right, so one of the last two news stories is Kissanime and several other anime streaming sites have been murdered.
Yeah.
So Japan finally published a bunch of new copyright law, which allows them to go after anime streaming sites and the like. So, like, Kiss Anime, a bunch of others are dead. Obviously, the community for anime is very pissed off about this because they don't want to pay for anime, and
right.
Crunchyroll doesn't have anything to begin with, and also those sites had a bunch of old anime that you can't really watch anywhere anymore. Like, you know, like if you on Crunchyroll and let's see, you know, you want to type in, like, you know, a bunch of new stuff, great, but if you want to dig for a bunch of really old stuff, it might not be there, or they might only have select episodes. And then there's just the fact that, so, you know, like in the face of Crunchyroll, it's only like $8 a month, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crunchyroll, whatever.
I mean, I have Crunchyroll, it's fine.
Yep.
Sorry.
I know that noise, Bronson.
What noise? Let's see. There's a war on /Annie memes over traps, which are absolutely gay. What does that have to do with Crunchyroll?
Yeah.
What does that have to do anything with this news story?
It doesn't. Quinn wanted to talk about it.
Quinn just loves traps.
It was the greatest spurg out I've ever seen.
It's
Quinn
still
does
going.
love traps because Quinn is super gay.
Well, I mean, he hates women.
He does hate women. The fact. Facts. I don't understand a single word you just uttered.
Don't. Yeah. No.
It's anime. If you look at one of our stream tags, what does it say? Anime.
What? Does it? Oh, it does say anime.
I'm a manga guy.
Oh, jeez. Well,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, see.
Lordy.
I ain't got time.
Alright, so yeah, and I just love how, like, okay, the people that are saying I can't afford it, I understand there was, like, those people, But like, there are people in countries who don't get. Let's see. Look, I can't be held at fault for the fact that most women are insufferable and some men make better women than women. God damn it!
What?
Lord.
What? That's
What?
the correct response to that. Thank you.
Somebody clip that. Somebody
Oh,
clip that
God.
comment, please.
Oh, God.
I will. That will get shared on the Facebook if you clip it. I promise. You hear that, world? I love feed and traps. God damn it, Quinn.
Anyway.
Oh,
Anyway,
God.
so the official response to this, a lot of people. So people in America are just mad because, bro, I can't get free anime anymore. But let's see, I thought we just became best friends and stepbrothers. Now I'm just scared.
Did you touch his drum set?
I'll teabag your drum set.
Oh, God.
It's a good movie.
Also, I wish I could be a manga guy. It would make all the anime I watch way better, because I'm just like, God, Food Wars needs to continue. They need more episodes.
Oh, dude, it's I'll send you a totally legal link to watch that.
I mean,
If it's there.
I mean, I'm current because of Crunchyroll.
No, you're not.
Ba-ba.
What? Well, actually, where does Crunchyroll end that series? Right now.
I'm in the middle of like the blue food tournament.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull up Crunchyroll Food Wars. Hold on. Okay, hold on one moment.
I know in October I'm getting the next season of Haikyuu, and I'm very excited about that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited for my feel-good animes. I need more of them.
Right.
I also want Dr. Stone Season 2 to hurry up and come out. That show was great. For all of you who haven't seen it that like the animes, Dr. Stone.
Alright.
Top tier.
I've been recommended over a dozen anime to watch, and I haven't gotten to any of them.
Dude, the anime hole is a deep, scary one.
I am painfully moving through part 3 of JoJo right now, and it's just at a snail's crawl.
Yeah, Dr. Stone. I still plan to cosplay Dr. Stone. That wig is gonna be a nightmare.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, so... Dear Lord, this guy's gonna play this sidetrack. But what's happening in international markets is they're going to voice actors and they're going to the communities. And the voice actors are just keep saying, I'll port the official release. And the international people are like, it's not available in my country. And then being out of touch voice actors are like, that doesn't sound right. Or in the case of if you live in America, certain animes cost a small fortune.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is, which is what it is, but... Yeah, this sucks. This really sucks. It's, especially because, anime in particular, if the anime is not on Crunchyroll or is not Crunchyroll or not in your region, it's expensive as fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. It's super expensive, no joke.
Yep.
So,
people will keep coming up with new ways to watch it for free, though, because the will to watch things for free will always be stronger.
Oh, so no, they actually did do a 5th season of that. Okay, my bad. No. Yeah, it's just not up yet. All right, yeah, my bad. Which is good because the end of season 4 was awful. Okay, so my bad. Let's see, you thought Devilman Crybaby was weird. Watch fucking Kai, but no, I'm not watching any of your weird trap anime. God damn it.
Talk to Parker about that.
But yeah, there's just this holier than thou attitude that that comes from the VO and the team of just well, I don't live in this market. Well, anime is expensive because perfect example, Persona 5, the animation is still not in the States on streaming service yet.
That's crazy.
But if you want to buy it,
also, Bronson, it's not a trap anime. It's depressing and weird.
So a trap anime.
Okay.
If you want to buy it on Blu-ray, however, it's $80 plus $10 for shipping.
Yeah, no.
I'm okay.
For one volume.
That's crazy.
Like, it's like the anime Blu-ray DVD market is fucking nuts. Like, I had this conversation on Lexi's stream, or she's like, well, it's good because the creators need to get paid, and I'm like, yeah, but the creators aren't getting paid anyway because no one's gonna pay that much for a fucking 4 episodes on a DVD.
Jingle jangle, Sandra's going nuts.
Like I don't know if we can get the success of these streaming services going, because it seems that Netflix seems to be able to pay out. Obviously they're being subscribed to by everyone, whereas Crunchyroll's audience is much less.
Very, very niche.
But if they can swing it somehow and just get all this anime on their streaming service for a reasonable price and get everyone paid that way, that would be a lot better.
Well, and then is there enough anime fans to support that are willing to pay for that plus Netflix? Because I know some people, they just watch all their anime on Netflix and Prime.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Hulu had some good.
Hulu has a good collection. Like, the only reason you would subscribe to Crunchyroll is if you are just an anime enthusiast.
Right.
I mean, I did it because I was so tired of commercials. They played one every 5 minutes.
The only time
it was worth it. It was worth the premium subscription to not have to watch commercials ever again.
That was their intention.
The only time I have stayed subscribed to Crunchyroll is when Dragon Ball Super was doing the Tournament of Power.
For me, it was Dr. Stone. I watched the first episode, wanted to see more, and got into the second episode, and I was like, I can't. I've already watched 15 minutes of commercials in a 30-minute time.
From when the Tournament of Power was gearing up at episode 85 until it ended, I paid that monthly fee because I did not want to wait at all. I wanted the second that simulcast went live to fucking be on and watching that shit elsewhere. So, but this holier than thou attitude between if you want DVDs, they're expensive. They don't want you to pirate, and their response to the piracy is tone deaf. And then if you're in America, whatever, you Crunchyroll. But that's a bummer.
Crunchyroll doesn't have everything, And
and also
no site has everything.
Right.
No,
again, part of the problem is that, considering, combining Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, and Crunchyroll, you still don't have everything. That's the point of all
and
this.
Disney Plus, but let me show you.
I'm not going to Disney Plus for anime, promise.
They'll get anime on there eventually. I'm betting you.
Oh god.
There's an Avengers series that took some inspiration from anime art styles.
But let me show you the world of piracy.
Okay, alright, Aladdin.
Yeah.
Or Sinbad.
Logical Robot
I guess
says,
it would be
is there a
Sinbad.
final news point? All this anime talk is making me feel like Matt Damon on Bard.
Yes, we have other news stories.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. But
sorry, we're just all nerdy weebs.
Well, trust me, we realize because we have when we go into tech, some part of the audience gets turned off. When we go into anime, some part of the audience gets turned off. We cover a lot of shit.
We're trying to shuffle between them all.
We make sure we hit points everybody loves throughout the whole episode, though.
But so that's a diverse lineup.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's fine, I kid.
But so the anime market is in a kind of fucked place.
Yeah.
For lack of
I never used Kissanime. I just didn't bother with it.
I had other sites that have not been taken down yet, thankfully.
Yeah,
I know other friends that are, though.
It's going to be a constant fight of new sites popping up and seeing how long it takes for people to find them.
Yeah.
And that's just what it's going to be, because people are not going to pay $90 fucking
for one season of a fucking anime. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
You can barely get people to pay $20 for a season of a domestic TV show.
The wealth is not spread around enough for people to be able to afford this garbage. Get Jeff Bezos to buy us all anime.
Anime is not just for the 1%.
Anime is for everybody. Anime for all. Here's my plan.
We are going to take anime from the rich and give it to the poor.
I cried. All I know is my son cried like a baby when Hentai Haven flipped.
We're gonna give them all the hentai haven. We're gonna give them all the Ona holes. We're gonna give them the body pillows. We're gonna give them everything.
Oh, please somebody clip that one as well.
Jesus.
Bernie Sanders wants affordable anime for everybody.
He's
Anime.
taking the anime from the rich and giving it to the poor.
Anime is a right.
I once again am asking you to submit your lewd art requests. Here's my commission sheet.
Oh god.
All right, so is there an artist in the chat? I need something. I need
Wait,
something.
what?
Is there?
What do you want, bro? What do you want, Bronson?
I need you to draw anime Bernie Sanders, like hyper anime Bernie Sanders.
Oh,
I don't
Jesus.
care if it's you, Ray. I don't care if it's someone in our chat who's a talented artist. But I need hyper anime Bernie Sanders being like, anime is not just for the 1%.
Do you want it like? So I'm imagining like, you know, Ace Detective, like when he's screaming over the stand. That's what I'm picturing. But
yes, okay,
Yeah.
But like an older Jewish gentleman, yes.
There are a couple good screenshots, like just of poses of him that like would serve as good templates.
Bernie Sanders is a JoJo character.
JoJo.
That would
Yeah,
also be really
oh my
good.
god.
Oh god, I'm not promising it'll be fast, but I'll do my best.
What is
Anime Bernie Sanders.
what is Bernie Sanders' JoJo aura?
I've never seen JoJo. I know nothing about it.
It'll just be his stand will be a giant Eugene Debs.
Behold the power of my stand. No refunds. Bernie screaming gets over 9,000 Trump offenses.
Does that mean Trump is Goku?
Oh god, no.
He is orange.
He is very orange.
And a fucking idiot.
I was like, in that reference, Bernie's Vegeta.
Lord.
Yeah, we could do the whole thing.
Somebody draw that as well.
Jesus
Bernie
Christ.
as Vegeta, Trump as fucking Goku. No, Trump as All Might. Oh, Lord.
All Might.
Alright.
Like, lost his powers, All Might.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Oh, Lord. Alright,
oh god. Alright.
Anime.
Kiss
Anime.
anime. Bye. Moving
There will be
on.
R.I.P. We'll get once this Bernie Sanders anime thing is done. If you're an artist making it, post it in the Discord. Ray, we'll post your version in the Discord when it's done. Please, somebody clip that whole segment. Thank you. I shit you not. There's a comment that where Trump is called Walmite. That's a funny.
Jesus.
Oh, the internet
Oh,
never ceases to
internet.
disappoint.
Yeah.
It's called My
All right.
Hero Macadamia. God damn it.
Haha.
Of course it is.
And then, you know, Trump was handed a death note, so.
Yep. Alright, so last piece we have here, at least that I have, is is that, hey, console launch lineups are getting more solidified.
Oh no.
And this is what we have
Oh.
so far confirmed for each system's launch. On the PS5, you're getting Assassin's Creed, Astro's Playroom if you have VR, Bugsnax, Dirt 5, FIFA, Jet the Far Shore, Godfall, Avengers, Madden, Spider-Man, NBA, Outriders, WRC9, Watch Dogs Legion. Xbox is the same thing, but instead of Spider-Man, Bugsnax, and Astro, they're getting Crossfire, the Falconeer, Gears Tactics, the Medium, Tetris Effect Connected, and Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Okay.
So, both of them have some exclusives. Neither are all that crazy or compelling. For me, the big ones on Xbox are Tetris Effect Connected and Yakuza Like a Dragon. Over on PlayStation, it's all about Spider-Man. But once again, these are not final yet, but these are what the picture is looking like so far. Quinn continues to talk about his weird alt-right thing.
There's yeah, both lineups seem to be shaping up.
Yeah,
but yeah, the delays on some of those games are not helping.
No, they're actually they're hitting real hard. It seems.
Yeah.
In a big way, and then like it's getting to the point where like once again, if I were to buy a PS5 at launch, I would almost be exclusively getting Spider-Man, and my copy of Madden, and Madden would carry over, and then on Xbox I would be getting Yakuza Like a Dragon and Tetris Effect. And then I maybe Crossfire if it ends up being good.
Right.
So, Bugsnax looks like a Dreamcast launch game. So it's amazing, is what you're saying. It's the literal best.
No, that's if it came out on the Jaguar.
Oh, you mean the Neo Geo? So yeah. Yeah. Anyway. All
right.
No, it's bloody awful. Looks so outdated. Yeah, but graphics aren't everything. If it ends up being a fun game, that'll be great.
We'll see.
That's what matters. I don't know anything about the gameplay of that game. We'll see at launch. Anyway, so we're wrapping up. Before we wrap up, do we have any questions, comments, concerns? You are our lovely community. We want to hear from you. Well, what's up?
While we give time to that, tomorrow, Final Fantasy VII, it's going to be a grind session. Going to be hanging out. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, I think we're going to take a break, but we'll be, on Discord and social media and all that. So if you need a place to chat and hang out with us, that's where we're at. Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, we're playing Sea of Thieves and having some casual, ridiculous fun. Maybe we'll go shoot some more ships. Maybe that sounds like a good idea.
Maybe we could try the ghost ships again.
Yeah.
If the ghost ships are still up, then fantastic. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I kind of didn't like how we went out on that because we were so goddamn close twice.
We were so close, man. That second one.
Oh God.
We had it.
And then Friday, what are you guys doing?
Friday, it's looking like
I'm moving.
He's moving.
Oh, you're moving. Okay, well then, yeah.
But I have movers, and they should be here around 1. So maybe by the time we stream, if we're doing something local, I could be over at Bronson's house. But
so that depends. I'm either gonna do Battletoads or Madden. Madden's out that day. It's the Madden launch day.
Bronson, we could have our rematch in Madden.
I'd be down. And then so we need to play Madden, or we can or Battletoads. I'm excited for football season, of course. I can talk about football all night.
Both.
Yeah, it's only a 3-hour stream, bro.
And well, no, I meant just open up Madden, see what it's about, and then if we get tired of that, I mean, Battletoads you can play for an hour or 20 minutes. Something funny's gonna happen.
And then Saturday is looking like we're gonna take a break from competitive and co-op nights, community nights, and I'm just gonna do Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay.
All about Bronson.
One more round.
Look, 90% of Saturdays are us playing together as a community. We do a lot of community nights, but
you're only playing Ghost so you can get through the side stuff.
Yeah, but it's also a good time to chat. So
that's true.
Anyway, so chat. Do you have any questions or comments before we wrap up?
Yeah.
No. Well, you got time because. 1, if you're not doing it yet, give us a follow. Hey, you should do that. And if you really like what you see, give us a sub. Otherwise, please join our community in the Discord. We are on it all the time. We're talking games, movies, sports, tech, everything in between. It's active. Quinn says use a bitch. I'm almost tempted to give him another timeout, but I'm not.
I mean, we're about to end the stream.
Yeah, true.
So.
Also, if you haven't already, follow us on our socials. Follow us on the Instagram.
Bronson making terrible tier lists of soda. No. Emily will back me on this. She's here. Coke is king.
Oh, man.
Coke is fucking king.
Oh, okay.
Alright? No! Pepsi is fucking gross. It's worse than RC Cola.
Dr. Pepper is the best, though.
Disagree, but you have diet limitations, I understand.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what? I'll argue this. Anything with cherry in it is the best soda.
Thanks for having me, Ken, Blocklord, Gaben, and McLovin.
Good lord.
Ken,
Even then,
don't have Coke.
Even then,
wait.
like, yeah,
Hold on. I need to catch like thanks for having me, Ken, Blocklord, Gaben, and McLovin. I assume that you're Ken, Aaron.
I guess so.
And then we have Ray, you're McLovin, and I'm Gaben. I'm Bronson. The gentleman with the green screen is Aaron, Aaron, and then the man below us is Ray. So that's
easily recognized by the Pokemon arm.
Yeah. So we have so Pepsi is when you don't have Coke. Coke is when you don't have Pepsi. No, the fucking invention of lying was perfect. Pepsi for when you don't have motherfucking Coke. Thank you, dude. No, please join the Discord. Join the Discord. Hang out with us. We're here every single Sunday at 10:30 a.m. PST, and then we have gameplay streams throughout the week. Also, you can catch all our socials in the About section of this page. So, anyway, we'll be back next week. We're going to finish this off, though, by rating our boy Thomas. Our boy Thomas does a daily news show and also occasionally plays video games. Give him a follow. He's a good dude. He makes good content.
Remember to call him a dork?
Yeah, so we do have a rule, though. When you go into his chat right now, with this raid, call him a dork.
Oh, by the way, it'll be funny. Everyone tell him Bellsprout is your favorite Pokemon. You'll see some rage in Thomas that just shouldn't exist for Bellsprout as a Pokemon.
But first, call him a dork, and then once he settles down and is happy to have us all here, tell him Bellsprout is your favorite Pokemon if you're still hanging around. All right, let's do this.
All right, let's go.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, guys. We love you. Hope to see you in the Discord. Hope to see you around.
Yep.
All right, we got 7 people.
Let's go.
All right, and we're ready. Let's go. Rate them. All right, we're still live on our end as far as I know, so it's rating switching over.
Is this
Fall Guys or Human Fall Flat?
No, this is
not Fall
Gamekast
Guys.
or
Human Fall Flat.
Oh, Humans Fall Flat.
Whoa. Oh shit! Raiding party. What up? Whoa. Whoa! Everyone came just in time to see me fail. What's up, guys? What's up, y'all? Nice raid, bro. Nice raiding party. I really want to get the AoE stuff. Thanks for the raid.
Aaron, you didn't call him a dork.
Podcast go,
Because I think it's weird. I don't know why you guys are pushing that. That's fine.
I'm
just
trying to bring it back.
He's the only person we do this
Bronson,
to.
other person whose name eludes me at this time. Oh, God, what was your name again? Shit. Don't remember.
What's up, Ray and
What's
other
up, boys? Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone's in time to watch me fail right now.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh, God.
Okay, so...
Show went great. Good shit. No, not Aaron. I said hi to Aaron. I meant the other one.
Yeah, tell me when you get that Bernie Sanders picture.
The skinny one?
God, that's so low on my priority list.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
That has
I
the
know.
bottomless pit for
That,
stomach.
like, that's like bottom tier.
Oh my god, quit putting it in shit posting, and it's every bit as amazing as you could want it to be.
What?
What kind of physics?
Bernie Sanders anime. Go to the shit posting
Jesus
right now.
Christ.
Go. I think I solved this puzzle in like the weirdest way. Hi, Ray. How you
Oh
doing,
god.
buddy?
I mean, did you see what I posted in our thing, Bronson?
Yes, I did, and it's also
Whoa.
amazing.
Did you guys talk about everything
Jesus.
DC today? I would hope so. Come on, baby.
Alright, so I'm gonna drop us from
No, other way,
live.
other way. You son of.